Welcome to ZOE Game Night, guys.
Yay!
5 of us, 6 of us, maybe the 1 or 2 people watching. It's okay. We understand. It's new.
It's new. Gotta start somewhere.
Doing our best.
And it's, you know, a lot more of a relaxed format than a lot of our other ZOE programming. And
That's
we just,
true.
Anybody can hop in and hop out. And
Hi,
we're just going to run various kinds of house games and fun projects. And I know some people want to use it as a launch platform so we can maybe run some mini-series of some things that we want to turn into shows. And, you know, if people like what they see when we do it on ZOE Game Night, maybe they'd be willing to fund it. So it works for all of those things, and it's kind of just fun to hang out and we can show you all of our friends, you know, who aren't usually on our streams with us, or maybe only can rarely guest star or only have a little bit of time. But we do have, you know, the little store open to chat with us if you want to. Don't feel obligated to donate, but if you want to say something, you know, go ahead, hop on there, and we will stop and listen to you, of course.
Yay!
Yeah. We're going to be playing some Monster of the Week.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Right.
Look how wonderfully well worn this book is.
Yes, this book
So
has seen some
pretty.
play.
It's loved.
This is a really fun and very, very simple game system. And I'm going to let one of my wonderful players at the table explain it in just a moment. Before we do that, I want to introduce everyone who we're playing with, in case you don't know anyone. So I'm going to do the most horrible, horrible thing. And we're going to do the go around the table and you all introduce
Oh,
yourselves.
I love it. Oh, I love it.
I'll go first. I'm Maggie Doyle. You know me. No, I'm Maggie Doyle, and I'm a member of Zombie Orcs Entertainment. I'm on Masters of the Metaverse every Monday, and Death from Above every Saturday. And then I play with these fools every Sunday.
Yes. Yes, we do.
Yeah. I'm Ethan Bujeaud, real life, genuine asshole friend of all the people at the table.
He's
Yay!
actually probably the nicest one of all of us.
I don't know. Paladin gives a for me.
And, you know, I've been around a bit. I did Vanessa's birthday
That's
stream
right.
that happened.
Oh, yeah.
So that might be the only place anyone here would recognize me from. But other than that, I'm around and
Yay,
aloof.
around.
Passing it over. Take the
Hi,
ball.
I'm Paladin Palmerton. I play Sunday with these
Yay.
friends, but other than that, I've never been on Twitch before. But long-time RPG player. I've seen a couple of streams and I love it. I'm very excited.
Zen.
Yeah.
All right, and to you.
And I'm Mark Thomason, and I am usually behind the scenes, or I manage the studio here, and often I'm running the cameras and everything behind it, but occasionally I come out here and get in front of the camera too. So.
We forced
And
him.
we like it when he comes out and gets on the camera.
Come hang
and
out.
So tell me in chat if there's anything going wrong, if the audio is really bad or whatever, because there's nobody sitting behind the desk right now, and so I'm going to have to go run and do that if that's the...
Flying by the
We're
seat
kind of
of our
improvising
pants.
this one. It'll be fun.
It'll be good.
Anyway, before we get started, Ethan, will you tell us a little bit about how Monster of the Week works?
Oh, yeah. Can I have the
Here,
book
of
for a
course.
prop?
Prop.
So I look
Passing the prop.
professional.
I like it.
Monster of the Week is a pretty simplified, short-form sort of game based on the Apocalypse system, which is all your dice rolls will take place with these 2 6-sided standard dice. Game Master, known as the Keeper in this, doesn't have to roll anything. And it's kind of based on stuff like Supernatural or Buffy the Vampire Slayer or The X-Files, because it takes its namesake of Monster of the Week from them because it's based on that sort of TV show. And it's simple, you run around, you investigate a mystery, and most of the time you go beat up a monster.
Yep.
Punch!
I'll give you back
Hell yeah.
the thing.
So yeah,
All right,
you,
well, Mark's
one,
going
what's,
through...
what's
Oh,
the
go ahead.
success? How do you, just so they understand when we
Oh,
succeed or when we
excuse me.
fail.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. You have a stat array. It's pretty simple. They'll come up and play. But you all have like basic numbers ranging between -1 to +2 to start with, and then they can get more wide from there. And when you roll the 2 6-sided die, you add whatever the relevant stat is. So if I was going to try and cast a spell, I'd add my weird, which is 0. And then say, I am like, oh, I'm going to do some magics. Roll it. I got a
9.
9. God, I can look at my own dice.
It's going to be a good game.
Which would be known as a mixed success, because how well or poorly you do is based on brackets. If you roll between a 2 and a 6, then it is a total failure. You beef it.
Beef it so hard. Mark experience.
Mark experience every
It's actually
time
the
you
only
beef
way you
it.
get experience
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
failing.
Is if
Pretty
you
much.
fail.
Beef it, you get better.
It's like real life. Yeah.
Yeah, it
You
works.
only level up by failing in this game.
Yeah.
Between 7 and 9, that is a mixed success. It's not quite as good as you would intend, but overall you kind of get whatever you're trying to get done. And then on a 10+, that is a total success. You're wildly successful. Go get them.
Sweet. Just so you guys know why when that happens in the
Of
game.
course. And Mark, we've taken a minute to look over that character sheet. Why don't you guys introduce the characters that you're going to be playing in today's show?
Yeah.
So what's fun about this game, character creation is really, really easy. Like some other games, it's based on like a character archetype that you choose. So today, I am playing Gwendolyn the Flake. So my archetype is the Flake. Should we read our little description?
Yeah, go
Yeah,
ahead.
okay, so the description on the character sheet for the Flake is everything's connected, but not everyone can see the patterns, and most people don't even look that hard. But me, I can never stop looking deeper. I can never stop seeing the truth. I spot the patterns. That's how I found the monsters, and that's how I help kill them. So I'm the Flake, who's also a little cray.
Just for fun.
Just for fun. You had to spice it up.
Yeah. And I'm playing Calla Lily, the Divine, who is kind of a more divine-sourced character of whatever mythology. The description is, I am the light, the sword. I am sent to defend the meek from darkness. All evil fears me, for I am its end. Big edgy thunderbolt.
Super edgy. Yeah. Hi, I'm Greg Smith, the Mundane. I'm just a normal dude. Yeah, you heard about how monsters only pick on people with crazy powers who can fight back on even terms. Yeah, me neither. But hell, I ended up in this monster hunting team, so I gotta do what I can, am I right?
Yeah.
Just like the guy.
Sorry, I have a piece of broccoli stuck in my teeth, so I apologize.
Dog, I
Chad.
have so many pre-wrapped toothpicks in my pocket. Do you want one?
Yeah, I do. All right, Mark.
So the expert, I've dedicated my life to the study of the unnatural. I know their habits and their weaknesses. I may not be the youngest or the strongest, but my knowledge makes me the biggest threat, because apparently James thinks of old men when he thinks of me.
I will say, you don't have to be an old man. We did not when we were thinking
No,
of.
But you
I just saw that bit.
I
I may
just
not be
like
that
that, yeah.
young, and I'm like, oh yeah, just like Bruno. So there you go.
Well,
Bruno
Bruno is, a 5-minute creative character and has that wonderful advantage.
Sweet. So we're gonna play some Monster of the Week, and yeah, if you're just tuned in and you missed it, there is a store. It's just chat with us. Don't feel like you have to. It's just if you want the little robot lady to read something.
Yep, we just want you to hang out with us today if you want to.
But we are reading.
Yes, we will be watching along. And again, Mark is not behind the desk, so if something's going wrong with audio, with cameras, whatever, please let us know in chat because we will have no way of knowing otherwise. So we're going to have this wonderful little one-shot adventure today, right here in the city of Tacoma. Not only are we playing in the city of Tacoma, but we're playing in the city of Tacoma.
Okay.
By Jove.
And this particular mystery is going to concern the houseless of Tacoma, the rather neglected and destitute. And as they explained about their characters, we're going to kind of go into that. But first, I want Mark to be done with his character. So how are we doing over here, Mark?
All right,
I
I'm
want to
figuring
make sure
it
that
out.
you're helped.
So I got my
believe in you.
stats here.
Yes.
So the charm and cool and that kind of stuff based off picking one of these.
Gwendolyn.
I get 2 expert moves, so
Correct.
I select these 2 here.
Okay.
So I have Haven, a safe place to work, so setting that up. So I have an armory.
Oh, you got an armory. That's
I have
good.
an armory, yep.
We need weapons. I mean, usually.
And a workshop. And probably a lower library.
That one's super useful.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And gear, I get 3 monster slaying weapons. So I'm a cop, so I definitely need a magnum
Nice, yeah.
Yes, you do.
and a shotgun.
Yep.
Just dirty Harry it up.
And I think I'm gonna go with a cold iron sword.
Ooh.
Fairies
Cold,
beware.
yeah.
Yeah, it's that or the silver one, and iron is stronger than silver as far as that goes. So
That's true.
Next.
That checks out.
I think I'm good. Yeah.
All right, heck yeah. Well,
And
you
we'll-
need a name,
We
too.
do need a name from you.
Oh,
We
yeah.
can add it to my list of names here.
I think Dave.
All right.
Dave.
Now,
Officer Dave.
do you like to go by just Detective Dave? Does he go by Dave? What is his preference when he's out in the public?
I think a lot of people call him Detective, but Dave is how he introduces himself.
So
He doesn't even use his last name.
Dave doesn't have a lot of friends on the force. In fact, he
Poor
doesn't
Dave.
have any friends
Uh-huh.
on the force. And you've got that basement desk where the jobs that nobody really wants get, stacks of cold cases or cases that just make no sense and nobody even just wants to deal with because the victims are the houseless or crazy people or whatever it happens to be. But basically, shit duty. But on the other hand, this works out for Dave because Dave is one of the few members of the local police department that actually cares about what's going on with the houseless community. Speaking of our houseless community, we have Greg Smith here. Greg Smith is a regular volunteer at the soup kitchen down here on the waterfront. He works at the mission as often as possible. He spends his summers coaching youth softball. He is probably the most wholesome man in America.
I just do what I can to give back.
Directly protecting the streets, we have Calla himself, who is a supernatural being. Only very recently have you come to dwell in the city of Tacoma along the waterfront.
I just found about solitaire, and it's amazing.
You tend to wander from community to community, solving issues among the neglected and destitute. It's sort of a sacred duty, as it were, for you. And you live among the houseless. You are one of the houseless. Gwendolyn is kind of one of the local nut jobs. You know Greg. You know Calla. They're neighborhood people. You've had several run-ins with Dave. When local shopkeepers have called because you're just out front wandering around and they just don't like.
I am searching for clues. Let's be clear.
And it just doesn't look right to a lot of individuals who get upset about it. But Dave is one of the few people that seems to, at the very least, tolerate you, if not understand you. Now, where we are starting, there have been several people have just come up missing in your local houseless community. Greg, you've only heard rumors about it, and no one's really reported it, but you've heard the murmurs itself on the street. Whereas the two of you, much more familiar, are fully aware that several people who you normally see on their little runs ins and outs, and sure, some of them disappear for a day or two here and there, but they've just been gone, completely missing. And so some of the local, more active members of the houseless community have organized their sort of a town meeting, as it were. They're going to meet outside the mission after the lunch, and everyone's going to try and just figure out what exactly is going on around here. Because the local police don't seem to be interested in it. And Dave, you heard about this meeting and thought maybe it might be a good idea, at the very least, to hear these people out and see what's going on. And that's where we find ourselves. After lunch at the soup kitchen, with several of the other homeless and houseless people outside gathered around. Everyone murmuring their complaints, a little bit of fear and distrust in the air. What's happening? What's happening to these people? Where are they going? Are we getting run out? It's the police. No, it's the government. It's aliens kidnapping people. There's a murderer on the loose. You hear a million different stories. You find yourselves among this lot of people. What would you like to do?
Greg, I would just like to say, please give me your hand. Absolutely fantastic job today.
Oh.
That was some bomb-ass soup.
Oh, thanks. Same soup. I just served it. But I'm glad you liked it.
It's got a special touch.
Yep.
Anyway,
Basil.
those missing people, right?
Yeah.
Wild.
They are taken. They were taken.
I mean, it's not likely they just got lost.
Some people get lost.
I get lost.
Maybe they just moved on down the line, just
They were taken.
roving.
So, can I ask you guys who else missing? You know their names? You know how many people we're talking about?
That's a really good question.
That is a very good question.
That's a fantastic question.
Yes, that is. Anyone want to attempt to investigate a mystery, perhaps?
Oh, hell yeah. I'll investigate this mystery.
That would be out of the roll of 2 dice and add your sharp.
Add my sharp. Well, that's only gonna be a 5.
Mark
Fantastic.
The one on the corner, and then the one in the hole. They're missing.
along with 9 stray cats that you know very intimately that just have disappeared as well.
Oh.
9 stray cats.
There are 9
They're
cats.
very, very important to you, these 9 cats.
They are. They're not. They're 9. There's
Like 9 that all live in the same area?
no.
or, like,
They have their
spread
own
throughout?
territories. Okay.
Okay.
Did
You have
they-
to honor the territories that they live in. Okay.
Did they get Fluffy Kevin?
You bet.
No.
Yeah. No. Fluffy Kevin is gone.
Where's Fluffy Kevin live? Where's he about?
Fluffy
In a
Kevin-
basket.
Yeah.
I'm
It's
pretty
a
sure we're
cat.
talking about a cat.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No.
Fluffy
Sad.
Kevin is my friend.
I mean,
That's because
You
you
never
can
know.
talk to Fluffy Kevin.
The only
Very
reports you've
personable.
gotten across your desk are for someone named Crazy Joe and someone named Nevada. But because these homeless and houseless people don't really use real names or full names, getting any real information or even finding out if these are actual people, it's really, really difficult. I mean, you could have just picked up and gone to a different town, and there's no way for you to know. And that's much like a lot of the other cases that you get stuck with. Here's a case you will never possibly solve. Deal with it.
anyone know where Nevada's been hanging out lately? Where he's setting up his tent?
Recognize that name?
You could attempt to investigate a mystery.
I
once
will
again.
too.
I can try.
That's much
7's a
better.
mixed success there.
No, I got 9.
9's a
I
mixed
got
success.
an 8.
An 8 also a mixed success.
I'm not very smart.
Let's see what I might
See
know.
if anyone else.
I was like,
Add your sharp 8. Also, everyone getting a mixed success so far?
oh yeah, mixed success. Yeah.
4 mixed successes. Well, between all of you, you can pull your information about him, and you know of several places he's been known to frequent, but he loved to hang out under one of the piers down by abandoned warehouse. It was his favorite place to be. But none of you have seen him in at least a week.
That's because he was taken.
Maybe he just moved on down to Nevada.
No,
Like,
he
it's
was
in his
taken.
name.
He was taken. Look, I went
No,
there. I
that-
went there. Look, I saw the residue.
Residue?
There was residue?
There was residue from Supernatural.
That's
Where'd you
just-
see this residue?
Where Nevada was, under the bridge. Bridge. Yep. It's
Let's
where
go
Scratch
take
and
a look.
Sniff used to
Well-
live, but
Check it
Scratch
out.
and Sniff also not there.
That's more
Those
cats.
are more cats.
2
right?
cats?
Yep, Scratch and Sniff.
No, I remember them. If we
There's Fluffy, Kevin, Mint, Patch, Sour, Sweet, Scratch, Sniff, Sam, and Joseph.
if we find Scratch and Sniff, they might know where Fluffy Kevin is.
That's true. You could talk to them.
We need to go down to the bridge immediately.
You're not sure if they're trying to investigate the cats or not.
Also Nevada, but you know,
Either way, I mean,
be fine.
Well, I
You
mean,
coming, Greg?
it's all connected.
Come on, Greg.
My shift at the
Yeah,
sure.
they just served soup.
Might as well, yeah. Just serve the soup. Soup was on. Soup's now off. Yeah, sure.
You've good?
Yeah,
You've completed
Come
your
on.
volunteer hours,
yeah.
helping out the community as you always do.
Oh, yeah.
And they do seem in distress. I mean, maybe it's just looking for some lost cats. I mean, they seem to be really concerned about these cats.
The cats
I
were
mean, like,
eaten.
Fluffy was one of my favorites.
Fluffy
Like-
Kevin.
Fluffy Kevin.
You will
Fluffy
use
Kevin?
his full
Yeah.
name.
Sorry, Fluffy Kevin.
Thank
Please.
you.
is one of my favorites.
And
so-
you already DVR'd your programs for tonight, so you're good.
Yeah, I'm all right.
That's like the whitest thing you've ever said on this channel, James.
It's the whitest thing I could think of for Greg to do.
Hey, Greg, cookie cutter white guy.
That's
just
true.
what he-
It's true. It's true.
So yeah, yeah. I'm also worried about Crazy Joe.
Hey, let's take my hand. Listen,
Don't touch him too much. You're gonna get it.
it'll be okay.
You're gonna get
Don't
it.
even trip, dog.
Yeah, it's
Dude, it's totally cool.
no, yeah,
Can
it's
you
cool.
see it?
It's totally cool.
It's totally cool. Yeah, let's go.
He glows. He
not
glows.
working.
You can see it.
Usually that works. Let's go.
You head down to the waterfront where you had last heard of Nevada being.
Mm-hmm.
There's not a single person down underneath that pier. There's some signs that someone maybe had a little temporary encampment set up, but they haven't been there in some time.
I'm gonna look about for signs of foul play.
Investigate a mystery. Add your sharp.
About a 10.
A 10 is a total success. You do find signs of foul play. There is some blood splattering and some rolled up gauze, like someone tried to bandage themselves.
I want to lick the blood.
No,
Ew.
that's unsanitary.
Oh, no.
Yep, I'm gonna lick the blood.
Can I roll plus
Gwendolyn,
tough to
no.
pick her up?
Yes, you can try and roll, kick some ass to try and stop her.
Oh,
you are
no.
Too slow.
I
Still,
beef it.
you're examining this gauze closely, and Gwendolyn walks right up, picks up the gauze, and licks it.
That's
So much for evidence.
Now I want to investigate the mystery of the blood. 7 plus 2, 9.
You're certain that that's Nevada's blood.
It's Nevada's blood, confirmed. We found this is his blood. It's not anyone else's.
Tell that from the taste, can you?
Uh-huh.
That's disconcerting.
Huh?
Yeah.
Officer, detective.
Just call me Dave.
Dave walking the street. Dave, because he's working the beat.
Do you need to arrest her?
For what?
Whatever that was.
You can get arrested for singing?
I mean, it's disturbing.
No, the blood thing.
Don't you guys know what each other's blood tastes like?
I mean, technically, I suppose I could argue that it's, impeding an investigation, but quite frankly, I'd never, I'd be 3 years from now by the time I could get the lab to do the work on that, so.
Oh, he dead by then.
I mean,
No.
Well, let's not
I'm
talk
disturbed,
like this.
but
all
I'm
right?
not gonna.
I'm
Yeah.
figuring out how law works. Just give me some time.
Oh boy.
Sure.
I'm not used to it yet.
He's from Europe. Right?
I've been to Europe.
Exactly.
So you lost track of how law works when you went to Europe?
Different laws, I'm assuming. It's all law, right?
Did you learn about feudalism in your textbooks?
Yes.
Did you go to school?
Don't remember.
Oh. That's strange. Where's this blood trail lead off to, possibly?
Investigate a mystery. There doesn't seem to be a trail, but you might be able to find something by investigating a mystery.
Ha! Total beef. That's gonna be a 2.
More experience for
Nothing
you.
but
And you
beef.
can't find a single thing.
Fluffy Kevin. Kevin.
Scratch.
Yeah, I'm gonna poke around to see if I can find bedrolls or any
Like I
bottles
said, there's
or
some
anything.
sign, there's a couple, empty bottles of MD
Yeah.
2020 and that
It's
kind
like,
of
oh,
stuff lying around.
that was definitely Nevada. Yeah.
Did you say there was a bunch of alcohol laying around?
Empty.
Oh, empty.
Yeah, it never lasts long in this community.
I know, that's what I was asking.
Huh.
Keep it warm through the night.
Well,
It will.
looks like he's not here.
That's right.
There's no note, right?
No, not a single note. And it was really almost a complete miracle that he stumbled across
The blood.
the blood. And it
Okay.
was, behind some rocks,
How
totally
old,
out of the way.
How old was the blood that I licked?
It was brown and dried and crusty.
Okay, so
quite
old
a
blood.
bit.
Old blood. Okay.
Okay.
But you're just certain it's Nevada's, though. That's really weird.
Yeah, no.
You're certain that it's Nevada's.
When was the last time anybody saw Nevada?
None of you have seen him in at least a week, but
Yeah, he came in, got biscuits and gravy in the morning on Sunday last week.
We shot some hoops.
Yeah, seemed like normal old Nevada.
Let's see. Who else is missing? Crazy Joe?
Crazy Joe.
Crazy Joe. Yeah, we should check out where Crazy Joe
Where
resides.
does Crazy Joe reside? That is a, 9, 11, 12, 11.
Crazy
Scratch.
Joe loves to
Sniff.
climb up on top of this warehouse. It's about 2 blocks from here, and that's where he spends all of his time.
Up.
Fluffy Kevin.
If he's not downtown walking the streets shouting about the end of the world
Which is happening
all the time,
all the time.
he's up on the roof of that building shouting, usually at the seagulls, who he absolutely positively despises and has a private war against. He thinks
Well,
that
that's
they are
because-
invading America,
Yep,
and he's convinced they're communists.
that
He's
is
right,
true.
though.
They can also
Yeah.
shape change.
That was one thing he got right. Hate those seagulls. Always wait till your car just got washed.
It's purposefully mispronounced on that one, Hippo.
Nevada.
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 I would give you the reference, but that would be referencing a real person, and I'm not going to do that.
Up, 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 up. We gotta go up.
Climbing.
Well, we gotta.
There is an
Get
accessible
there.
fire
No,
escape.
we're fine.
All right, yeah, I'm just gonna.
I mean,
go
technically,
up.
this is trespassing.
All right, you kooky kids.
Yeah, I'm just going up.
Do I
I'm
know
like,
that
all
the
right,
belongs
whatever.
to
No.
You have no idea.
Let me
You're
go.
pretty sure whoever owns it probably
You
doesn't
dumb,
care.
fragile
It's a
idiot.
warehouse.
It
Yeah.
was a warehouse. It hasn't been in use in some time. It's one of those ones that's slated for redevelopment at some point, but no one has bothered to redevelop.
Could we say that it's dangerous going up?
It is dangerous going up.
Okay, then I would like to use my move. What could go wrong? Yeah, no, I just want to go like, oh no, this is where it goes. And then throw up. And then, as long as I do that, I get hold 2, and I can use it to either inflict harm, decrease somebody's harm, or get +2 forward on any act under pressure. So I'm just gonna
Excellent.
hold on to that.
Okay, you're gonna
Nice.
hold the 2.
Yeah.
All right, you start climbing up straight away. He's first one there goes up the fire escape.
Jump.
Oh my
Jump.
god.
Goes up, and right when you're getting to the absolute top, right as your face reaches a flock of seagulls right to the face, and give me a roll to kick some ass or you fall. You fall and take 2 harm from the fall.
Can I
I'm going to reduce that harm by 1.
can I roll to help out to try and catch?
Yes, you can roll to
bumbly
try and
fool.
catch him.
Well, that's gonna be a 10.
That's good enough. You will in fact not take the 1 harm. You're going to take the 1 harm instead.
This is fine. I have holy Kevlar, so I'm good.
Excellent.
Whoa.
Holy Kevlar.
Oh,
Was that on your sheet?
I have
Holy
divine
Kevlar?
armor. It has
Oh,
a look
okay.
suited to my divine origin. I'm a very modern divine agent.
oh.
You are caught in mid-fall, and 1 arm catches you, which is amazing.
See?
Thanks, Cal.
You also
It's completely
find this
normal.
Yeah,
quite amazing. I mean,
yeah, dog, I got you.
In fall, 1 arm
Don't
catches
even worry about it.
He's not human.
It's true.
See?
He's
What do you want me to do about it?
definitely a human. Like, look at the guy.
Nothing. Just letting you know.
I
Have you
appreciate
seen my teeth?
Welcome.
They're rose.
It's bad dental procedures. Don't worry. It's like everybody
Dentist,
needs
man.
braces here and there.
Anyway, I'm gonna go upstairs. You stay here.
I
Or
think let's go
stay
kill the
behind me.
seagulls.
Again, divine Kevlar, please be chill.
You
You all be
climb to the
I
top.
want to follow him.
The seagulls are gone at this point.
Yeah.
Give me an investigate a mystery when you get to the top, please.
So I'd be happy.
Anybody who's going to the top, please give me the
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
nah, that's gonna be a 5. Give me that
Oh
experience.
my gosh.
10.
Investigate a mystery.
9 and 10, a complete
4.
success and a partial success. You smell something that is really, really foul, like a
Werewolf.
dead
Vampire.
body.
It's seagull poop.
A smell you're familiar with. And you not only smell the dead body, you can almost pinpoint. You think it's coming from right over there in the corner, an old air conditioning type unit or a ventilation unit, one of those boxes on the roof, big steel thing.
I'm gonna go over.
The smell is really strong there.
It's okay. I smell worse.
You're tough. Go get him, kid.
I'm actually super not tough.
No, you're good.
Yeah, it reeks like a corpse when you get close to the unit.
Right, but like compared to how I smell right now, like I feel like it's kind of like a tit for tat.
Corpse smell is pretty bad.
That's true. It is pretty bad. It is pretty bad.
Composition is not.
Yeah, it's not fun.
So,
No, it's a
oof,
terrible,
but-
terrible smell.
A little bit of urine BO is nothing.
Yeah,
compared to-
I wanna look for how he died.
Investigate him.
I will.
Find the body.
Yeah, I'm looking at his
Trying
body.
to find a body.
But I also
Find the
have.
body, yeah.
I'm gonna find the body. Okay, find the body first, which that is a 5,
Circling
7.
the unit. There's
The
not a
unit?
body there, right?
You don't see one around it, no.
So looking into it. Oh, that's a 6. So
We both got mixed successes.
No,
A
6 is a failure.
Oh, and I
So
got
you
a.
get an experience on that one. Make
Yeah,
sure you
mark
experience.
experience.
Every time
whenever
you
get,
fail is an
6 or
experience.
below.
And this game works that you can level up during play. So mark those experiences because if you
Yeah.
get a level up, you immediately level up and use those benefits, which can be better stats, more moves. So
I
keep
got
track
a
of
7.
those. A 7 isn't. It takes you a bit of time, but you're able to find where the little bolts go into this unit, where somebody bolted it back on, and it's not quite tight. But after a little bit, you're able to get the housing off, and crammed inside the housing of this vent unit is a very decayed, crazy Joe.
No. Look for the cats.
does it look like a human could have crammed him in here, or does this look supernatural?
You cool?
He could have been crammed in there by somebody, but it would have taken some
I got a
effort,
water
and
bottle.
He
Want some
probably would
water?
have had to not.
You're gonna have to
struggle.
waterfall it though. Don't put your lips
All
on
right, guys,
that.
don't touch it. Let's take a look at it here. I'm gonna attempt to determine cause of death.
Oh, boxcars!
14.
What?
He was
Wild.
most certainly strangled. But with a garrote, somebody professional. This wasn't like a passion two-handed.
Interesting.
Somebody used an actual murder weapon to strangle this individual. It's like a garrote, a very particular weapon of strangulation that very few people actually carry.
Bad.
Very, very, very rare weapon, especially.
Why would somebody like
The
Crazy
most
Joe be
dangerous
targeted by
monster.
someone that is like a professional killer or has those skills?
Seagulls.
It's true.
The seagulls, they're shape changers. And the seagulls,
Will you give me an
Still-
investigate a mystery?
They're not shape changers, but they
Yeah.
definitely can hire
no,
other
there are
assassins.
some shape changers.
Now foxes.
You're pretty sure that Gwendolyn
They're
carries a
dangerous.
garrote. You thought you took one off of her during one of the
I had to
times you
throw
to
one off
arrest
of the
her.
Empire State Building once.
It's a seagull.
It was coming at me with a knife. It was
Seagulls.
a fox.
It was probably
We're on
a
foxes.
fox.
We've moved on.
When was the last time you saw Joe?
How long has the body been decaying?
At least 3 or 4 days.
3 or 4 days.
Yeah, we haven't seen him
In a week.
In a week, yeah.
It's been a minute.
Did you just say 3 or 4 days or a week?
No, and he died. You said he died 3 or 4 days ago. I saw him a week ago.
You're doing great.
It was the seagulls.
Sure.
Probably wasn't the seagull.
It was the seagulls.
Just humor.
One of them is a shape changer. He doesn't like Joe.
With your
That's
boxcars,
true, though.
not only was he strangled,
Yeah.
someone put him in there, then screwed that back on. They made attempts to hide the body.
Do I think Gwen would have been strong enough to pull that off? Not by herself, yeah.
Probably not by herself. I mean, maybe strangling him if she caught him drunk or something like that, but hauling him up this building, tucking him, then that's,
Well, it could
If
be on
any-
top of the building to begin with.
if nothing else, it seems like a lot of effort for her and a lot of straight line thinking that she's not really known for. But not beyond the realm of possibility.
James, I want to investigate a mystery, but from Gwendolyn's perspective of like connecting dots and like crazy conspiracy, like why is there a Twix wrapper? Ah, well, the Twix company.
All right,
You know?
Do it.
6.
Add your weird.
Add my weird, so 8.
8. Wandering around the rooftop.
Smelling, licking.
Looking at random little things.
Uh,
You see this one particular seagull and it really, really stands out. So
See?
you,
Told
you kind of duck around to
Look.
things. You think this is the seagull, this is the one, and you're creeping up on the seagull, and right when you're about to grab it, you do the leap, miss, and fall face first, and there's a shell casing from a gun. And right in front of your nose when you fall face first.
The seagull shot him.
What?
Look. And shell keys. Look. Don't lick it.
You should probably lick it.
No.
So
That's your thing.
Just a suggestion if you guys are going to be going around with me helping me look into this. Picking the things up is not real great because like we can dust for fingerprints.
No, I don't. You're helping us. There's 3 of us, and there's 1 of you, Mr. Police Officer Man.
Hey, Cal, chill out. I know where you're
You
from.
chill
like,
out.
The police aren't. So yeah, chill.
The
Okay.
police aren't as good in Europe? Is that what
There you
you're
go.
saying?
Well, I don't know where you're from anymore.
There weren't any police in
It's a
Europe when I
9mm
was
shell
there.
casing.
That wasn't really a
Primer's
thing.
indented. You'd estimate it was probably shot within the last 4 days.
No sign of a weapon on.
No, but
Crazy
kind of
Joe.
weird to be up here with a dead body and around the same time as his death.
Maybe the seagulls are framing someone.
Wild.
But weird that there's a shell casing but no gunshot wound in Crazy Joe.
Right.
Yeah. Why would somebody
Offensive
shoot him and then take the
But there's
time
no
to look like
gunshot.
a strangle?
We're
They
sure
didn't
there's
shoot him.
we're sure there's no
Oh.
gunshot wound. Like
He got a 12 on the investigate the mystery on the
Okay,
body.
right,
He
okay.
is certain.
Okay.
If Joe had a gun, he could have been shooting to defend himself.
Your 12 would have revealed that. He had no defensive wounds of any kind.
That's fair point.
He was clearly
that
caught
doesn't-
off
yeah,
guard
No, that doesn't make
and strangled.
Well, you're somebody with police connections. Do you think you could go back and ask if there were any reports of gunshots in this area around 4 days ago?
Absolutely.
I could lick it and tell
I
you.
gotta call this in anyway.
Please
so,
I mean, it would be
my
the
car's
latest
not
thing
parked
she's
far from here, so I'm gonna
probably
go
making the
down
entire
back to the
No, I
car, radio it in.
I had to
take the
cure
casing
her
with
of
me,
cholera
and pull
once.
out the fingerprint kit
All right.
and
What?
dust and see if I can pick up any fingerprints, and then
So
get
you
these
some
two
shit.
to give me their fingerprints so I can match them up
And eliminate them.
theirs as best as possible.
Several hours later.
Do the whole thing.
Several hours and ink stains later, you have them printed. And then it's going to take some time to process all of that through forensics. They are not
Sure.
quick. This is not like the TV shows would have you believe.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm just thinking. I don't think I'm gonna let him
I mean, I can-
fingerprint me.
Can I see what the fingerprints are that are on there?
You can see them well enough that you're pretty sure that they are not matches with
Okay.
theirs. And in fact, the only prints you can find on that showcasing are the ones who handled it. These guys.
Okay, so on the shell casing, the fingerprints I'm finding seem to match up to both of their
Yep,
fingerprints.
both of their
Okay.
fingerprints.
Then I'm
and
not,
only their
I'm not even
fingerprints.
I'm gonna do the fingerprints here at the car, but I'm gonna show you guys, I'm gonna toss them, we're not gonna file them with the police or anything.
I burn
Oh,
them,
good. You skipped through that.
You can, yeah.
I
Good
burn
job.
them.
We're not gonna file them with the cops.
and then I'll eat some
Okay.
of them.
Which
just need
also
to
leads you to
eliminate it.
believe that
We don't
someone
need
Why?
took the time to
So
wipe
no
that
one can get them.
showcasing down.
Yeah. Or we're wearing
What
gloves
about
when
when
we
you
load
poop
it
it
up.
out?
Something along those lines.
Yeah.
Which
I don't poop.
that
Again,
says some certain
Okay.
things
Meaning-
about the case.
I'm meaning to talk to you about that. That's very concerning.
And the coroner picks up the
Alright.
body and they haul it off. And you are back once again to square one. You looked up some reports to see if there were gunshots. There are no reported gunshots, but most of the stuff that happens in this area doesn't really get reported in.
Okay.
Well, done all I can do. I guess I'll go home.
I don't know, Greg. What if they get you next?
There's no. Is there a they? Hold on.
I mean, maybe.
Ah, God.
People don't just fall into piano wire and strangle themselves every day. That's not
Ugh.
really a thing.
the casing was wiped clean of fingerprints, the garrote was used, and he was surprised, no defensive wounds. Somebody's out here killing people.
Yeah.
Well, I.
No, something. Thing is out here killing people.
What makes you sure it's a thing and not a people?
Because I can see the residue.
It's probably both.
I guess. I mean, you're literally a cop, so I'll hang out with you. 'Cause I guess that's better than being safe at home.
Bye, nerds.
Yeah.
You want to go ask around?
Are splitting up the party really a good idea?
Well, they're lame.
They're not lame. I say we take one of their houses and we make it home base.
It's a cop and somebody who works for like Amazon or something. They're so lame.
That means he's got Alexa. That means they could hear and listen to everything we say.
That's true.
We can't go there.
I don't have an Alexa because she's right. No, I don't have an Alexa. No. Yeah, I guess. Well, should we look for the cats? We don't know where Nevada went. We didn't go.
Is there anybody else who seems to be missing?
There's got to be others, right?
You could ask around.
Yeah,
go-
let's ask around.
Go
All right,
go
so
find
give me
some
an
different
investigative
camps.
mystery.
Can I use my charm on this?
Yes, you can.
Cool.
9.
Ooh.
Oh, I still.
13.
God.
Damn,
No.
son.
That's a
Mark
4.
is on fire tonight.
Go
Nice.
get him, detective.
7.
Right out the gates, you see one of the local guys that you happen to know. He goes by the name of City.
City?
Mm-hmm. And City saw Crazy Joe 4 days ago. And Crazy Joe was swearing up and down that they were going to get him. They were going to get him. He
Seagulls.
wouldn't say who, but he kept saying they were going to get him.
Seagulls.
Yep.
Huh.
And he said they had to watch the water. I don't know what was going on with him, but he was off his rocker, man.
Frog sharks.
Where was he this last time you saw him?
Oh, just up the block by the bus station.
Time of day?
You heard me.
About 5 in the evening.
5 in the evening, gotta watch the water?
They said, gotta watch the water. And they were gonna get him.
Shall we watch the water at 5 then?
I mean, that seems like
Watch the
a
water.
lead. Done all we got.
Yeah.
I mean, detective.
I mean, we're on the waterfront down here. Like, there's water everywhere. Like, what part of the water do we even watch?
Huh.
Can you see the water from the top of the warehouse?
Oh yeah, that warehouse he's on has a great view of the water. Amazing.
I agree.
An amazing view of the waterfront.
We should definitely go to the warehouse then. Yeah, I mean,
In
that's
fact,
where he was.
That warehouse probably has the best view in 4 or 5 blocks of the water. It was almost like it was picked just for that.
Watch the water.
Is anybody else missing besides Joe and Nevada?
They mentioned some names, but none of them seem familiar to you. Most of them just some of the other transients. None of the transients that are known, like regulars. But you hear reports of, some people going missing here and there. But no one has anything they can confirm.
Watch the water.
I got binoculars in my car, right?
Oh yeah.
Grenades with garage.
We're gonna take those up to the roof, I guess, and start looking around, see what else we can see.
The sun is about
on the
setting when you
shore
get up
and
to the roof
just-
there or set up. And when you find a nice spot, you
Okay.
realize going over that the roof is like kind of worn as though somebody spent a lot of time just like standing or pacing right there.
Do you
Watching
have
the water.
night vision goggles?
No, you do not.
Is
That
there
is
like
a rather
a-
high-end piece of material.
Is there
Can
a-
I roll preparedness to see
Yes,
what
you
happens?
can. Because you have an armory, don't you?
So that's a 9, so
Mostly
I
mixed
have it.
success.
Preparedness, when you need something unusual or rare, on a 7 and 9 you have it, but not here, it will take some time to get it.
All right, you've got some night vision goggles, but they're back at your house.
Okay.
Yeah. When we went up from my car, I did bring my baseball bat. Because I was like, if they are going to get us, I'm ready.
Is there a place to have like a little fire to see if like a little, like keep us warm?
And there's a barrel that he used to
Yeah.
wheel fires in, yeah.
Also,
It
can
seems
I catch
proper.
a seagull to eat?
You can try.
I would like to try to. I would like to kick some ass against a seagull.
Okay, attempting to
I'll just-
capture a seagull to eat.
Gwendolyn, I'll just buy you Burger King.
You can't buy Burger King. They put something in the beef, and it's a tracker, like a nano tracker, and it tracks you.
Gwendolyn spends about 45 minutes on the roof, like creeping and doing these
I
dive
got a
movements.
9.
Dive movements to capture seagull. And then finally, about 45 minutes in, she jumps and she catches this one by the leg. And it's flapping and making all kinds of noises.
Let it go, Gwen!
No, I want to smack it with my holy mace. I want to take that thing out.
Yep.
This is.
Give me a kick
Listen,
some ass roll.
better together.
Better together.
And Calloway pulls out an
Yes!
actual mace, a medieval weapon, and hits
That's
this-
going to be an 11.
hits the seagull right on the head with it. And it is graphically disgusting.
It comes out of nowhere. It just appears in the hand, of course.
Where
Yeah.
you been keeping that thing? That's not legal in Vermont.
Well, I don't have it on my
And
person.
splatters its brains.
Put it in the
everywhere.
coat, open the coat, there's nothing there.
He's just a bit of a magician, you know?
It's a magic trick.
Part of the tricks. Yeah. Does
Is
this
it
thing with
concealed
cards
carry
that's really
permit?
cool.
Yeah, actually, I do. I don't have a license, but they gave me a permit because I look like I'm over 21. Yeah.
It's a
Take a
business
look.
card that he has wrote on the back, concealed weapons permit.
Listen, if you want to pat me down and find it, go for it. But I don't think you're gonna find it. It's okay. I want to use my soothe ability to help change the topic. You
I'm
can.
gonna roll to investigate a mystery to see figure out what the hell is going on.
All right.
Use my. So that's a 9.
You know
my
you saw it,
knowledge.
and you know you saw it come out of nowhere, which is, while completely impossible to physics. You just saw, but you have also seen some weird stuff doing your investigations. You're pretty sure that he might be one of these weird things. He might not be a person.
Well, that's rude.
I would like to
Fiasco's fun.
defeather my seagull, and then I want to.
You pluck the seagull.
I pluck the seagull, and then
Go back to watching the water.
Yeah, I just like turn around and watch the water with Dave over here.
You watch what I'm gonna pluck seagull. I also want to I want to get the bits off that are food, and then I want to do like an augury with the guts, and see what they tell me.
Can I help out?
Gwendolyn begins performing a strange ritual with seagull guts.
Yeah.
The whole process is really disturbing to watch.
There's some
And
licking of
she
the
is
guts.
really into it. Like
This is-
really, really hardcore into it.
But yeah, like come on, what did they
Give me
tell
a roll
me?
plus
I'm
weird.
gonna.
One time. Not good.
That's 9. I got a 9.
And you were gonna help out?
Oh
Are you
yeah.
helping?
Yeah, roll to help out.
Help!
I'm really not wanting to. Like,
I do
help
it.
her in,
So
but
good.
she's
I
making
help
it
with a
really
12.
hard.
You know?
Yeah.
Well,
So with if it's a help, do I
That's
get
a
a plus?
10.
It's a
that
plus
makes
1
it
for
a
me?
10.
Yeah.
It's a
so-
success!
Yes.
All right. With a complete success, you perform your augury ritual with a dead seagull.
Yeah.
How gross.
How gross. How icky.
Yeah,
This
with
is
the parts that
normal.
you're not going to eat, yeah, you perform this ritual, and you are certain that a creature dwells in the water near here. That's what your augury tells you.
Fish.
There's a creature in the water.
That's why we're watching the water.
I know, but the guts. See? Do you see? Look here. Do you see?
I,
This tells you.
I
There's a
see.
fish.
No, I see.
You know
I
what?
see it.
Right there. Look at the kidneys.
Like dash it away with my.
Look at that
fingers.
deformation.
Fish in the water.
It's true.
I mean, creature in the water.
The
Other
sun
than-
sets and the moon comes out, and there's not a whole lot of light, but there's some reflecting off the water. And right down on the edge of the pier, feet hanging off of it, just out of nowhere, there's a woman. You can hear her singing softly from here.
No.
Is that Sarah? Is Sarah from the kitchen?
Too dark to tell.
I don't know.
All right.
I'm just closing my ears not to listen to the song.
How far away from?
Maybe 200 yards tops.
Well,
So pull out my mag light.
Okay.
Pull up the binoculars. Point the light at her. Can I see what?
Ooh.
You see a woman, she is not wearing any clothing, and her back is to you, so you don't see any of the revealing parts. Her hair
It's
is
a
like
sin.
soaking wet,
What?
dripping.
Keep it
PG-13.
modest here at
PG-13.
Zombie Orphans.
PG-13.
Keep it modest.
perfect Godiva hair.
Yeah.
She's kind of like swaying back and forth and singing.
What are we looking at, Chief? See you, Chief?
Well,
I don't know how cops work.
no, I'm a detective.
Is there a difference?
Yeah, Chief's my boss.
Oh. You have a boss?
Yeah.
Um,
Kind of an asshole, but yeah.
Oh. That's rough, dog.
we all saw what he saw. Or I
Yes,
assume
you see,
yeah,
like,
we all
especially
saw.
now that he has the
that's
mag
it.
light on her,
Right.
there is a naked
Oh.
woman sitting at the edge of the dock. It's cold.
That's super cursed.
And that water is not warm, as we all know. The Tacoma water, not warm.
Yeah. Also,
Not
don't
warm.
ever go in it.
Oh
Just
my god.
ever.
She doesn't even have clothes. I have a coat in my car. I'll be right back.
Hold
guys.
on. No.
whoa, whoa.
No. Whoa.
That's
Whoa.
not.
She's cold.
Whoa.
I don't think that's a she.
No. I mean, it might be.
Sorry, they're cold. They're cold.
Not the point. Good job, but not the point.
Yeah. Good job. I'm gonna take a chunk of cooked seagull and I'm gonna climb down the ladder.
Takes you a minute to get down the ladder.
I'm just
Climb
going.
down.
Unless any of you want to stop me, but
Yeah,
I'm going down.
I'm going.
I'm
She's
gonna-
going down. I'm going down to get.
All right,
a
you
jacket.
climb down the ladder. You go to your car to get a
Following
jacket.
as
the
well,
big-
but I'm
big
watching
pea coat.
her as we decide
Yeah.
to keep the binoculars on her. And
I'll follow my self-imposed protege.
You
I've
follow-
imposed you as my protege.
Yeah.
I like it. I'm gonna.
You
What?
follow Gwendolyn, who's walking with a cooked piece of seagull. You're heading back to your car to get a jacket.
Yeah, I put the baseball bat away because it's just a person, and I have. I know it's just a person.
God damn it, Greg!
And then yeah, I grab my coat and I like head back. I like jog back.
All right, you catch up to them when they're just starting to head down the pier. She's still humming. It's getting louder. It's in a weird language. It doesn't sound familiar to any of you.
I'm
Hey.
gonna chuck.
I only took like a year of Spanish in high school. Like I was just.
I'm chucking the
rusty.
seagull at her to see if she.
Roll to kick some ass since you're throwing an object at someone.
Whoa. could offer with
It is
words.
a perfect throw.
Seagull!
You hit her right in the back of the head with this thrown piece of seagull.
Yes.
The song stops in mid-note, and she kind of just turns her head just enough to see out of the corner of her eye. Her skin is green.
I want to wave.
Light green. And does a quick gasp, and off the dock, straight into the water.
Whoa, that's cold! You're obviously sick. We gotta.
I'm gonna draw and kind of run up on the dock and see if I can.
You
catch
run to the edge of
that.
the pier. Looking. No disturbances in the water, just the initial impact. Probably about a 15-foot drop. Nothing.
Did you eat the cats?
Wait, are we on the pier? That
You're on the pier.
I am.
that
Yeah.
that
She was on.
Nevada. You lived
Yes, in fact, you were on the pier that Nevada lived under.
under? I want to go back under the pier. Like everything is like clicking in the head, and I was like, something is weird going on here. So yeah, I want to go back under the pier and like see what's up
You
down
turn
there.
around to go back under the pier. A massive tendril of water, kind of cyclonean shape, just launches out, wraps around Dave the detective, and yanks him off the pier.
Detective Dave!
I
Dave,
jumped
will you
in.
roll a kick some ass, please?
Yeah. That's gonna be a 6.
A 6. You are yanked straight off the side.
I want to help him
Sweet
out,
Jesus.
and I'm going to use the power of heart. So when I'm fighting a monster and I help somebody out, it automatically succeeds as if it was a 10.
As Dave goes over the side, you leap to this belly slide and catch onto his ankles.
Yes.
Nice.
It's water wrapped around you, but it feels solid.
Detective, I am going to need you to stay absolutely still. The mace materializes, and I'm going to the far end of the tendril, beyond the rest of Dave. I'm just going to bring it straight
I
down.
feel like I'm enveloped in this, right?
You can kind of hear shouting, but it's hard to tell.
For reference, it has the tags Stun and Holy.
Stun and holy.
Should
All right.
those be relevant?
Roll to kick some ass.
Wait,
Guys, I don't hear
wait.
this. I'm
Wait,
gonna
you gotta-
act under
That's a
pressure.
7.
Yes.
That's a 7.
That's a mixed
Attempt
success.
to just like kind of
Yeah.
fire over my head as I'm being pulled this direction and just fire into
All
whatever.
right,
it
you
is.
act
Oh,
under
good.
pressure.
Yeah.
Mixed
7.
success.
Mixed success.
7.
And 7, mixed success. Your shots fire, and it kind of throws off to the swing of your mace at the last minute as the gun goes off right next to you. And you almost manage to hit him while you're swinging it. But you do impact water, and it reacts as you think water would and kind of just splashes through. But between the impact and the gun going off, something seems to happen, and the tendril just slips right free of him and straight back into the water, almost dispersing like into normal water
Okay.
in an instant. Raining back down, and now you're just hanging on to Dave, who's just dangling over the side of the pier with nothing pulling out of him, completely drenched to the skin.
Give me that leg.
Flashlight in one hand, gun in the other.
Yeah.
You're going to have to pull my legs.
No, that's dumb. I reached down and grabbed one of Dave's legs. You can pull yourself back up, thank you.
No, just all of us. Just pull some. Yeah, okay.
Pulled back up onto the dock.
Oh, thanks,
dripping.
guys. That was fun.
Not fun. Not fun.
Good
Not
catch.
Well,
I appreciate that.
you look cold. Here's my jacket.
Thanks. Thank
Yeah.
you.
No, I
I'm
mean,
gonna-
like,
Well done.
Well played, Paladin.
thank you very much.
Set up.
We should.
Pay off.
I want to. Since we're underneath. I want to go to where Nevada was. And I'm gonna light a fire.
All right, it's
I'm
very
camping
wet
here.
down there.
Mm-hmm.
It's very wet down there. As a ZOE wet person who just spent a lot of time wandering around down there.
What about footprints?
Wow.
Oh yeah, bare footprints, little
Yeah, I
small
want to.
bare footprints in the sand underneath the pier.
Yeah. I want to see specifically like where they were walking to, whether it was just like a meandering
Size of the
pace.
footprints, how
Ooh,
huge
there we
the footprints
go.
look.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Wow, he's on
13.
fire.
Yeah, I got a 10.
Damn!
Yeah, 13, 10. Did y'all
Okay.
roll?
You are not only able to find this trail, but you can perfectly like time stamp the whole thing. Like she came out of the water probably about 2 hours ago, walked up and sat down right in the spot where it looks like that Nevada spent a lot of time sitting down. And then you're pretty sure either she continuously dripped water for like that whole hour, or she was crying. One of the two. Then went back and climbed up on the pier. Come down here, and then that's when you saw her.
Can I?
Footprints are all human looking.
They're human looking, but barefoot, and they come straight out of the water. Like someone walked out of the water, and there's no other prints than that. Like they didn't come from anywhere else.
I want to use my. I just got a 10 with my investigate. Did Nevada ever tell me about a girlfriend?
Yes, Nevada swore that he had a girlfriend,
And
no one ever believed you because
I believed him. I believed him. His
Nevada
girlfriend.
said that he had a lady in the water.
You wouldn't know her. She lives in the ocean.
It's his girlfriend. It's his girlfriend. Girlfriend.
Gwendolyn was
All right.
Yo, good for Nevada.
Gwendolyn was right.
I think I'm gonna head back to my house. If you guys want to come with, I've got a library there. We can look through some stuff, see if we can figure out what's going on. And I need to change my clothes and dry out.
That's cool. What's your address? Do you mind if I pick up a pizza? Because I haven't eaten in a few hours.
I
Sounds
said
like
I
a great
was
plan.
gonna get Burger King, but we can get Jack in the Box instead.
Jack in the Box
I
actually
just-
do their French fries.
It's
And
true.
we don't get fries.
I just feel like the pizza feels like a better kind of vibe for this like group session of like the group study session, because that's what this is.
Do you have alcohol?
Yeah.
Good, I'm in.
All right, let's.
Oh wait, I want to leave a note
How are you going to leave a note?
in the sand.
In the sand.
Oh yeah.
She leaves a note in the sand.
What does the note say?
Dear fish water lady.
Dear fish
Fish
water.
wife. Oh, fish wife.
Fish weave.
Sorry about Nevada.
Sorry about Nevada.
Yeah.
Didn't write no sound.
Now apologize for the gull.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
You
No.
threw
You threw it at the back of her head.
Sorry.
You might have
I
given
threw...
her a bird concussion.
Sorry, I threw some seagull at you. It's a long note.
Foul play.
Will return to help.
We'll return to help.
And then love, Gwen.
Well, Gwen.
P.S. Where are Scratch and Sniff?
Where is Scratch and Sniff? Okay.
Yeah, Scratch and Sniff are the two cats.
And Fluffy Kevin.
Fluffy Kevin.
Fluffy Kevin was in a different territory, guys.
Fluffy
I did
Kevin
like
was
6
my
things.
cat.
I did not track those, but
I did.
Hurry,
You had to-
baby.
I wrote them all down.
Hold on. Can I see that list?
Yeah, these are all the cats.
This is very
You
important.
drive them back to your place. You guys spend a minute talking. I'm going to make a cup of coffee. I'll be right back.
Okay.
So I guess I go with Cal in my 2016 Corolla and just pick up pizza.
Why don't we just order it?
He wanted
I
to
don't
pick
have
it
a
up.
phone.
Yeah.
I don't have a phone, but they have
I don't
money.
have a job.
I don't have a job either. They have jobs.
Wait, am I? Shit.
No,
Guess
no,
I'll pay
I've
for
got
the
it.
pizza.
No, I've got like $30. We're cool. I can cover it.
Where did you get $30?
Odd jobs.
Half in?
Yeah,
Half-
all
I don't
right.
feel you're
So-
literally.
So we go back to
You
my
don't
place on
have a-
Hilltop,
I'll
and
pay
the two
for
of
the
them go
pizza.
out, and you can hang
I've
out.
got
I'm gonna
it.
get
It's
right off
okay.
and change my clothes.
No, I'm paying
Alright.
for the pizza.
You're a good one. You.
So fish lady,
Yeah.
fish lady real. If
Fish
you-
lady real,
If
y'all.
you turn your glasses upside down, you will be able to see the residue.
I don't wear glasses.
No, that's just dandruff.
So my lore
also
library
super
says when I hit the books, take +1 forward to investigate the mystery. As
Yeah.
long as historical
That's
reference
correct.
works are appropriate. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that. The forward, does that just mean one
It
more?
means you get to have like it's +1 that you get to use like at a later die roll.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Just
hold
hang on to it for when you want it.
Literally hold on to it. Hold on.
Cool. Alright, so I'm gonna do investigate and
That's my
see if I can
lore
find
right there,
in my lore library
For when we truly
data information
Yep.
about you know,
Fish people. What I mean?
specifically are you looking into in your
some sort of creature that appears as a woman that can manipulate water into like tentacles and
Excellent.
comes out of the water.
like like a water hag, or
And that
like
would be a 12.
lady in white.
God damn.
See,
You immediately
See,
find
yeah,
a
in
chapter
Dungeons
about
and
Nereids.
Yeah,
Next
no,
time
if
I'm
we're
on
talking about
DFA.
Dungeons and Dragons.
You want
yeah,
those
I want those dice.
Those dice and mark
Dungeons
rolls for
and
everyone.
Dragons.
You immediately find a chapter on Nereids.
Nereid. Okay.
Oh,
I'm gonna
okay.
write that down. Seems important.
Is that Nerid or Nereid?
Nereid.
Nereid.
Uh-huh.
I like Paxos comment. Oh, look, there's a book called Green Naked Murder with Water Tentacles. Yes, exactly. It's
By
on the
Jove,
shelf like,
we've got
ah, dude.
Now, a lot of these, the legends come from them, much like sirens luring sailors to their death in their old days. But the data you have is real and accurate as opposed to legend data. And that part is kind of just a made-up myth. Nerds aren't murderous or hostile, but they are an all-female race and require other individuals for breeding purposes.
Are you telling me that Nevada is going to populate a whole new sub-race?
My God, they gutted Nevada like a salmon.
Well, now hold on. Hold on.
But according to your information, they're vegetarians. They can manipulate water. And
That's
are
why they didn't like the seagull.
generally very peaceful.
No.
Yeah.
Close.
Hold on.
Generally very peaceful. Okay,
They
that's
tend
good.
to run from conflicts.
And unlikely to have climbed a 3-story building
Mm-hmm.
and
They require almost the constant presence of water.
right and murder somebody with a garrote, which she's not going to have. If she's
Right.
going to kill someone, she'd be drowning him.
If anyone
Yes.
was going to be underwater
But
using a
she-
garrote, it's dolphins. They're evil and they cannot be trusted.
True.
Right.
Fortunately, there are no dolphins in the Puget Sound. So
Exactly. So
okay.
we're good for now.
Orcas are okay.
Yeah, but like if
They're cool. That's just who they are.
they use it like tendrils, like not to like drown people. So for an attack, that would be with the garrote, like super thin tendril of water.
I don't think
But,
this
like,
could have
you don't
been
think-
water. This
you
was.
don't-
This looked like wire.
Oh.
Well,
but it means that someone else.
What? He's gonna spawn like a salmon. You just wait a year for the kids to come back.
and we've got 27 little Nevadas.
Those little green Nevadas.
Who is this?
Told you I had a fish wife. Nobody listen to old Nevada.
Every time a watery tart lobs a scimitar at you, hand out titles.
Who I want to investigate who the enemies.
Can I be
of
a
them
boyar?
are. Who's their natural predator?
Oh.
Man.
4, 6.
You
That's
can't
a
find
fail.
anything.
Shit.
Hey, that's experience. Is that your first failure?
It was my first failure.
No, she failed earlier.
Oh, I failed
Yeah.
earlier.
Yeah.
Early.
I'm
You
gonna
were like the first die
Try
roll.
to
I'm
look
so
into the
close.
For other
I got the
information
game.
such as
Really set it
not
off.
predators, but any things that
Meanwhile,
You
are
I've got 4.
Yeah,
Wait,
man,
what's
you're
my
about
turn?
to-
11.
Similar to you.
Oh, okay.
You tend that they don't really have much of them. They have natural enemies other than man.
Okay.
Man has dealt them serious blows over time. But,
Look into
a lot of that, they'll believe that they're sirens, they're these evil creatures, they're this, and so.
Well, they have to
people
come to the shore, and they're looking for men to populate with.
Uh-huh.
So they're yeah. Okay.
I want to know how they have sex. 5, 6, 7.
they explode.
You figure it's just like, the way.
But there's
People
no
do.
like eating someone afterwards or like
Black
you
Widow
know.
style.
That's what
The
I wanna
praying
know.
mantis.
Pretty
of
sure
the
there's no
sea.
weirdness, unless maybe that's what they're into.
Right, okay, but there's okay, all right.
Now, speculation here.
Mm-hmm.
If Nevada was her mate, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Nevada's gone, and she's crying all the time,
Uh huh.
and and they're not violent creatures. Do you think she's just like mad and sad and aggressive that somebody took Nevada? Maybe she isn't the one taking people.
She's not.
Maybe she's just a part of it.
Yeah.
I mean, you're probably right.
think
She's
so.
most likely in grief. But also, I think we need to talk to her. How far away are we from the docks where we had our little comeuppance?
About a 20-minute drive.
Should we go
Can I
back?
borrow-
Not far away.
Getting through the city's a pain in the ass. You know that.
May I borrow your car?
We can
like-
all go together.
I think that's a horrible idea.
Oh.
I think I should deal with this,
Nope.
if that's okay.
Don't trust you.
You
Do you have like a
swung-
chest cam?
Now hold on. You swung a mace.
I can come up with one.
I swung a mace at the water as soon as it was endangering my friend.
Yeah.
But I'm going to return on my own as a sign of
I
peace.
can upgrade a friend. All right.
I
You're
also
cool.
would like to return as a sign of
You're the
peace.
only good cop.
I appreciate that.
the only good cop. Yeah.
I'm gonna go to your fridge and take out something green and leafy.
But
and I'm
also-
gonna bring it as an I'm sorry
Oh.
for the seagull meat.
Well, as a single Tacoma police officer, you don't find anything leafy or green in Dave's fridge.
What about like an apple?
I didn't realize I didn't need to order another pizza. I'm sorry.
Yes, there are several pizza boxes, takeout containers.
Microwave, like Hungry
Yeah.
Man, microwave the Swanson.
It is very clear looking around his home now that you hear that Dave is a man married to his work.
Cool.
There are case files on every available surface.
I want to read all of them.
And books. Like
Lots and
weird
lots of books.
Can I borrow your
Lots of
car?
weird books.
And a lot of the
You
case
will not
files
drive
aren't
my
even
car
Tacoma police case files. They're old case files and FBI case files and all of them relating to really weird and odd events.
Still know how to
supernatural type things and disturbing things.
See? Real.
It's
all
like
of
he has
it's
an
real.
obsession with all this weird stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Would you give me a ride?
Yes.
Wait,
Cool.
I want to go too.
If you're coming, you're staying in the car.
Why? Okay, you
You're-
know what? That's
listen.
your advice is to stay in the car?
Yes.
Okay, I'm
All right.
going.
I'm up for this. I do have a body
I
cam.
also want a
and,
dum-dum though.
I'll wear it if you'd like, if that would make you more
Oh.
comfortable.
I can't
Would you
find it.
grab me a
You cannot
soda?
find the body cam. Oh no.
Thank you.
Yep.
But you did remember to bring the night vision goggles this time.
Yes.
If you want, we can stop by the farmer's market and get a head of lettuce
Yes.
for your leafy green
It
offering.
won't
very
be
much.
open at night, unfortunately.
We
Can
can.
I steal it?
Oh, on a miss, you know it's somewhere. You know where it is, but it's somewhere real bad. Oh, I left it at the precinct.
Oh yeah, not a good idea.
All right. Well, we're not going back there. So,
Okay.
night vision goggles, but no body cam.
Yeah.
You could
That's
stop by a
100%.
grocery store if you wanted some leafy greens.
To
Not a bad
Safeway.
idea. Yeah.
The Hagen.
No
Preparedness.
advertising for
When
that.
you need something unusual or rare, like lettuce.
Nondescript grocery store.
Shway shway.
So you pick up a head of lettuce.
Yeah, just one.
From
I'll
Lettuce
drop like
Expo.
$3.
All right.
I'll sit there for 15 minutes picking through each individual one to find the best one.
I'm gonna listen to him. Not that one.
While you're waiting in the car at the
No.
grocery store for them to get a head of lettuce, you hear the radio go off
Maybe.
and
This is
it's disturbing reports about two strange individuals and the 43rd Street grocery store. They were in the produce section, molesting lettuce.
That is a strong
Any nearby
word.
units? Take a look at this,
First
please.
of all, I'm just listening to the lettuce, okay?
Touch this, feel that.
Oh, okay.
It only takes you about 2 seconds.
Copy that.
I think
This
this
is
is the
Detective
one.
Johnson. I am at the scene and will investigate and solve this problem.
Walking into the grocery store, you see exactly that. He is examining each one. They're petting them, and she's listening.
Dark passive.
That one.
Dark.
And they are the only people in the produce section is completely cleared out other than them.
Okay. Is there like a concerned clerk on the phone?
Oh yeah.
I go talk to the clerk and
Clerk!
explain that I'm here to
This one!
take care of it.
Dave!
Dave!
This one!
This is our lettuce!
Okay, guys, let's buy the lettuce and then head on out.
$3.99? Do you tip at this grocery store?
Dave, buy the lettuce!
I've got a coupon.
I'll pay
It's
for
not
the
for
lettuce.
here.
Somehow they look even more disturbed with you leaving with these two than when they were when you came in.
Yeah.
I've just been in the Toyota the whole time.
I do
just
what I
listening
can to make it look
Lady
like I'm
Gaga or
escorting
something.
these weirdos out of the
Good
store
jams.
and not like actually
Good
part of their
jams.
group.
All right.
I'm doing
Give
it
me
back
a
for the applause.
manipulate roll. So give me a
Oh,
charm.
gosh, okay. 6. I fail.
It really does look like you're with these two crazy individuals. I mean, the whole carrying the lettuce in the bag kind of just gives it away. Back in the car, you drive back down to the docks. Head out to that pier.
Yes.
All right,
Please.
and we're staying here.
Please stay in the car. I would like to deal with this myself if that is quite all right.
And you don't have a phone, or how do we know?
No,
you're
but I'm going to
okay?
be like 20 feet away.
All right, we're where we can see you.
Yes.
Okay.
I'll be within earshot.
All right.
Oh, you can tip at the store if you want to. You are more than welcome to. We would love it if you did, but don't feel obligated to.
Yeah, but you can.
Well, we would love it if you did. We're all just hanging out and having a good time. And
We love you, Hippo.
If you just have anything to say, that's the
yeah, that's basically
said
no.
that.
If you want something you want to add in, feel free to add it in.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so do you need the night vision goggles?
No, I'm cool.
All right, then I'm gonna put the night vision goggles on so I can see him clearly and see what's
Okay.
happening.
Sitting in the front street, you turn him on. He gets out, he's holding a head of lettuce, and walks out towards the pier.
Is there anything
Hello?
to come up to?
Well,
I'd like to talk to the
I'm gonna roll down the window. Offer the lettuce!
lettuce.
I'm gonna roll the window up.
My friends and I are offering an olive branch of peace. It's a head of lettuce.
Lettuce in the olives.
I know. I have very good hearing. And I have an ability I would like to use called Soothe. When you talk to someone for a few seconds in a quiet voice, so basically as soon as I can get someone's attention, you can calm them down, blocking any panic, anger, or other negative emotions they may have.
Could
This
use that
works
grocery
even.
store.
It didn't feel dramatically appropriate. This works even if the thing that freaked them out is still present, as long as my voice can be heard.
all right.
There's no rolls for this. I just get to chill people out.
Keep talking.
We're looking for Nevada. He's been missing, as I'm sure you're aware, but we need help.
The top of the head pokes out from the water about 15 feet away from the pier. Just the top. You can see eyes, dark hair,
Can we see
green
that?
skin. No.
I'll come to the edge of the pier slowly and to kneel. My friend is very sorry about the seagull meat that they threw at you. We understand that that was very uncouth, and it will not happen again.
Yeah, right about there you hear a little car door shut. Because, contrary, when you seek out and receive honest advice, which was
Yeah.
yours, stay in the car.
I was
but
ready for
choose
it.
to do something else instead. Mark experience.
Mark experience.
Oh wait, if you do the exact opposite of their advice, which was stay in the car, I get a +1 ongoing.
So you have a +1 ongoing as you get out of the car. She just hops out of the car, shuts the door, starts walking away from it.
No, Gwen.
I'm crawling up to him.
Get back to the fucking car! Let me deal with this. Are you... Hey, are you cool? Are you cool? Do you promise?
Promise.
Take the lettuce. Go get him, kid.
All right, go get him, kid. I'm gonna put a piece of lettuce in my mouth, get in the water, and swim it out to her.
That's not... You know what?
You said go get him, kid.
Oh my god.
She's gotta learn.
Gwendolyn puts this piece of lettuce in her mouth.
They
You can
grow
clearly
up
see
so
this with your night
fast.
vision. Climbs down from the pier, and then you lose sight of her.
I'm gonna get out of the car.
Fucking, am I the only one staying in the car?
Yes.
I'm gonna get out of the car and go to move to
Greg,
a vantage point where I can watch her. and make sure
fantastic
she's not
job.
running.
All right, you kind of have to move off to the right, and by the time you do, she's about halfway out, and you can also see now from that angle that her top of the head just like barely sticking out of the water. And it's definitely turned and faced Gwendolyn, but it has not moved. It's kind of like watching a seal, you know, they have to pop the top of their head out, and you've seen them out here in the harbor. You swim right out to her, and we're just maybe 6 or 8 inches from her, holding the lettuce in her mouth.
Yeah.
The water is so cold.
I am just gonna continue to
So
watch
let us
you.
support impulse control. That's why I'm in the car, baby. That's why I'm in the car.
A little hand comes up and plucks the lettuce, and you feel underneath your feet like the water is almost solid. Like you're no longer swimming, you can just stand there. But it's definitely water. You're standing on it.
I'm sorry about Nevada.
They took him from me.
Who was it? Was it the seagulls?
It was the loud men with their boats.
hear this.
Here, just
Will you?
That's true.
Will you?
But she's not writing it down.
Look. They won't believe me. You come. We have more lettuce. Come close. No, they're nice. Very nice. Look, the one's still in the car.
should I come out of the car?
Yeah.
All right.
Take my hand.
No. You get out of the car. As you're getting out of the car, Mac, you see the damnedest thing. One of the other warehouses a little off to that. A couple of vans just drive away from it. Like really nice looking cargo vans. Just, and it always seems odd because it's about midnight, 1 in the morning, and it just seems kind of odd to you.
I'm gonna be
ghost
like,
town
huh,
down here.
they got this under control. And I'm gonna go walk off and I'm gonna go check it out.
You walk over towards that warehouse.
So yeah, I'm just
You're
gonna
just
take that
leaving
plus.
us?
Yes.
I'm gonna do that +2 forward, by the way.
+2 forward. Excellent. I like that.
And I do that. It's like, what could go wrong?
Okay, I'm gonna cut back to her. She says no. She's not going in. That's it. The loudmen with the boats. They took him.
Why?
I'm leaving.
Why did they take it? Is it because of your love? Have you made babies?
I don't know. They took Nevada, and then the other loud man came. Nevada's friend, and he yelled at me and yelled at me and yelled at me, and then when he went away, they took him too.
That's crazy, Joe. Stay.
Yep.
Don't leave yet. Should I swim? Should I walk? Should I swim?
You should swim.
Okay.
And her head disappears below the waves.
I'm gonna tell you all that shit.
You get back, start feeling him, and it's at this
Let's hear
point.
it.
Yes,
'Cause it's not gonna
I want to hear this. Let's do this.
Guys, may or may not have been seagulls. Not sure. Here's what we know so far.
Not see.
Possibly see.
So here's the thing. The men in loud men in boats came and took Nevada, and then Crazy Joe came, and Crazy Joe was crazy loud because he's Crazy Joe.
That seems
And then
pretty in character.
and then they took Crazy Joe. Loud men in boats.
Loud men in boats.
Loud men in boats.
Where's Greg?
I wanted to be
Looking back, because you realize that
Back in the
Greg is going to see the driver's side door is open on his Toyota. He is not
Oh no, I
there.
closed it. I locked it.
Oh, okay. I thought you left it open.
Yeah, but now you
No,
left
no,
the
no,
rest of
I
us out in the
closed it.
cold.
Everybody was out. I closed it and I locked my Toyota.
All right. Being very responsible.
They got Greg.
You guys look back. Greg is nowhere in sight. Greg, you rounded the corner, got closer to this warehouse that
Right.
those 2 vans pulled away from, and it was lit up inside. Opening the door, you thought maybe you can just take a peek inside, just see what's going on. And right when you peeked inside, a shotgun barrel came over with your face, and a hand grabbed your collar and yanked you in.
shit.
And you're
Bye, Greg.
blindfolded.
Well, this is oddly not the
Alright.
craziest thing that's happened to me all day.
So, with my
Loud
night
men-
vision goggles, I'm gonna look around and see if I see footprints, if I can see a sign of where he
Give me
went.
an
I would like to
Investigative.
assist on this as someone who knows Greg.
That would be another 13.
Yes.
Wow.
You don't need it.
Jesus!
You don't need
Mark
it.
is
More
just
sixes and
on
fives on this
fire.
something else.
10
Wow.
seagulls in a trench coat. Yeah.
Wow, this game's easy. I don't know what you guys have.
Yeah.
You know, that can actually come back to bite you. Ethan ran one where I think I
Yeah,
succeeded.
I'm never gonna get any experience.
Yeah, I succeeded on so many rolls that by the
Four.
time I actually got my first level up, everyone had like 4 or 5 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I couldn't fail.
I'm actually close, but it's all been like pointless things, like trying to do research or whatever. But
Yeah.
no.
Greg has this.
So
Yeah.
good. So good.
Oh yeah, no.
All right.
Greg?
That is
Greg's
an
me.
underrated
I'm
show.
Greg.
I'm just saying, that's an underrated show.
I fell off after the first season. Not
Ev-
because I
everybody
disliked
did.
it.
You didn't
It kind
really
of went
see
like
a-
this, and then it came back in like season probably 4 is where it really starts.
But then that
getting
means
off.
I gotta go through like 2 seasons.
Yeah,
of
but
this.
it's
Yeah, you have to
good
go
stuff
through.
in there.
You have
It's
to
good
go
stuff.
through
There's a lot of
emo.
building of development of like what happens later. And,
Okay.
Mm.
There's a
alright,
lot of
alright.
just Sky complaining and then becoming like emo Sky, and all you want to do is punch her in
Me
the
too,
face.
Yeah, but
dog.
she's only emo Sky for like 2 episodes.
Yeah, but she's a trash of a character. Okay, sorry.
Putting up with all the crap's
Yeah,
great
she
just
is
for
for a
the
long time.
Robbie Reyes Ghost Rider.
No,
is
I'm
the
Paladin.
coolest
Oh my
thing
God, he's
ever
so good.
in the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. So,
That's true.
yeah.
Greg's
well,
just
and
a normal dude.
The whole alternate planet like thing they go into after that is fabulous too, and there's the whole bit on the where
Yeah.
Fitzsimmons gets split up and they go to the other planet. So there's a
No,
lot of good
Greg.
stuff
Greg is the character's name. Paladin is the person's name.
Correct.
Yes.
Like his name is actually Paladin. It is not made up. That is his name.
Yeah.
Like his real person name.
in other words, he had hippies for parents.
Nerds.
Nerds for parents.
Not hippies.
No.
Those are very closely related.
Well,
My
you
dad
don't-
was a hippie though.
I've
While you're
only
13,
met your
it's
mother.
great on the investigation. You don't see any trail right away, but one of the warehouses you notice there's light coming from the inside, which again is really weird at around 1 in the morning in the waterfront
warehouse
district.
Yeah.
It's just
Yep.
that's weird.
Yeah.
All right.
I hate this.
Crash Rabbit. Hi, Christian. We miss you.
Hi, Christian. I'll see you later.
We'll see you later. Okay, so do you know where you went?
Uh,
You took him.
Yeah, lock and load. You guys stay back a bit. I'm gonna go check this out. And,
Great. So I'm going to completely ignore that advice and stick right next to it.
Holy Kevlar.
Now I have a +2.
Let's go.
yeah. All right. Lovely.
They completely ignore your instructions and follow you.
Do those stack in this game? Do I have a +2 now for disregarding 2 pieces of advice? Or is it always just a +1?
May I?
If you
Yeah.
haven't used it, then you keep the +1 forward, don't you?
Yeah, you still have a +1 ongoing. The way I'm treating it is you can have multiple +1 ongoings.
Okay.
It is not a +2 ongoing.
Okay.
The way it is worded, when you're no longer ignoring someone else's voice or advice, you lose the ongoing, so you're
Gotcha.
probably back to
Okay,
just
well, I'm
one.
just going to keep it as maintaining the one ongoing.
Maintaining the one.
You lost it from the one, but regained it from the other. You're still
I
just
think-
continuing to
Yeah.
Yeah.
do whatever the hell you want, disregarding everyone else's advice, and
So,
that will continue to give you
beautiful.
+1 ongoing.
When I
Expertly
level up
executed.
here and I get another expert move, I think I'm gonna take often right. So when a hunter comes to you for advice about a problem and you give them your honest advice, if they follow it, they get a +1 ongoing. So then you ask them for advice, and it doesn't matter. You get a +1
I like it.
ongoing.
I like
it. That's good breaking of the game.
That's funny. You should ask, Christian.
How do I tip to kill you? Oh.
Do it, coward. Come on.
Yeah,
Try
we
me.
didn't come up with anything for that. We thought about doing that and putting something into the store, but we just, this is
Eventually, we'll do more stuff.
Yeah.
This was kind of just relaxed.
It'll come
have
in
fun.
time.
All right, so we're all following
You
Dave.
follow him, you get close. And he's doing the whole like TV show cop thing. Got the gun out, creeps low, gets up to the side of the building.
I also.
You're inside. You've been tied to a chair. You have either a bag over your head, a blindfold. You're not really sure. They're starting to put something over the top, and it's kind of smelly and unpleasant. And there are people rapidly speaking Spanish in your immediate vicinity because if you're 1 year of Spanish, you're able to pick up little bits, but most of it you don't understand at all.
Donde está los biblioteca?
Exactly.
Ugh.
Most of it you don't understand at all because they're speaking actual Spanish as opposed to what they
As
taught you
opposed to,
in
as
school,
opposed
which
to
no one
school Spanish.
speaks.
Nobody speaks school Spanish. What?
No one other than average white guys.
You as well, which Officer Dave gets close to the building, you can hear voices speaking in low tones. And it sounds like Spanish to you on the inside. Doesn't sound like Greg, that's for sure.
Well, Greg took a year of Spanish. It could be Greg.
I didn't say this out loud.
I'm telepathic now.
Okay, that's scary.
Listen, if you give me one more failure, I could be.
Roll more.
So is the door locked? Is the door still
Yeah.
propped open? What's the...
Reach out, grab the handle. Somebody's locked it.
Bum, bum, bum. This is the police. Open up in there.
Sweet Jesus.
Oh God! Oh shit!
You hear some panic scrambling around.
FBI,
Other
open
voices
up.
mutter.
Can I... sorry, go on.
No, can you what?
Oh, I want to take the Holy Thunder Mace straight to that door handle.
All right, give me a roll to kick some ass.
You already pounded on it. Well, I don't need a warrant, because I'm not
no.
legally existing.
Not my DVR!
That's going to be a 6. Give me that experience.
You just
All my
leveled up.
episodes.
You hit the door hard, and it does bust that handle right off. But that was just after he knocked on it and shouted those words, and a shotgun blast goes straight through the door into your body. The door takes 1 of the 3 harm. You take the other 2 harm.
Okay.
I'm
You
going
got
to
that
take 1 because of my holy Kevlar.
But it does knock you straight away from the door. Poor guy gets shotgun blast and hits the dirt, but there's not much blood for a guy that just took a shotgun blast at point blank range.
I want to take this opportunity to act under pressure and try and wriggle out of my bonds.
Act under pressure.
And I get +2 for that because of my... Don't worry, gals. I'll go. Don't worry.
Oh!
Nice!
Snake eyes.
Snake
Snake
eyes.
You're struggling. You manage to rewrap your wrists a little tighter, and then you tip your chair over, crack your head on the concrete, and take 1 harm.
Oh no.
Ouch.
I'm also going to act under pressure, and I'm going to grab my radio with one hand and radio this in. Shots fired, shots fired. Officer needs backup. Give him the address, and jump past the doorway and start shooting at whatever I can see that looks like a target.
Give me a roll to kick some ass.
You know.
God.
Nice.
Still on fire. You leap past the door, and for a second, just a second, you can kind of see the silhouette of a man with a shotgun shouldered, and you fire around. What is the damage for the harm on your weapon?
My Buffalo Wild Wings, no!
3 harm.
Love Buffalo Wild Wings.
3 harm.
3 harm.
Yep.
And is the 10 high enough that he gets the extra effect, Ethan? Do you recall?
Absolutely.
It is. All right, so I'm going to flip to this page here. Because you rolled high on the kick some ass. Here we go.
No, you got it.
I'll get to it eventually. Where am I here?
One of the tabs has moves, so there you go. That's it.
That is the one. Okay. I want you to pick one of these extra results that you get to have because you rolled high.
So what are they?
They are the following. You can either
Trash this.
gain advantage, where you take +1 forward, or give +1 forward to another hunter. Or you can inflict terrible harm and do +1 extra harm. Or you can suffer less harm, -1 harm on the return strike.
Yep.
Or you force them where you want them. But you automatically still inflict the 3 harm. It's just this is a bonus effect for getting a high roll on the kick some ass.
I think the extra harm.
The extra harm. All
Terry's
right.
so tall.
You shoot him dead, but he is able to fire a return
sorry.
shot with that shotgun that inflicts 3 harm to you.
Oh wow. Okay.
Do you have the armor?
James.
No.
Yes.
For reference, since I took my improvement, I took the gain a lesser divine being as an ally sent from above to help you with your mission. So while I'm recovering in the rubble, brushing the shells off of the vest, Fluffy Kevin.
Kevin appears at your side.
Fluffy Kevin!
How was
Here's
your
a
mission?
bright orange fluffy cat.
Pluto?
How was your mission, Fluffy Kevin? Good. I'm gonna need some help on this one. I hate lead.
I think
My one weakness.
bullets.
How many more guys are in the room?
So yeah,
You're
Farm's
not
gonna
sure,
be-
but he
Well, it
leaped
wasn't as bad
past
as it
firing
looked.
shots.
Oh, nice.
He took a shotgun blast, but
Right.
seems to be still alive.
But they did fire at Dave.
They
That's-
did
yeah.
very much clearly fire straight away at Dave. But you also saw Dave shoot one of them dead.
7 to 9, you may stabilize or heal 1 harm.
Ethan.
All right. You
so-
stabilize and
Are you
heal
sure
yourself
there's
of 1
one
harm,
stop
quickly
with?
wrapping some bandages.
So that was 2. Because you said I took 3 harm.
Yes.
Yeah. So I take 2 instead.
Yep.
Nice.
There we go.
It's a
It
dog
wasn't
mine
as
a
bad as
while.
it looked.
What?
I haven't
It's
seen
still
it.
a shot, but you're all right.
Word?
No, I
Is
haven't
there-
seen the movie.
Oh, okay.
Is there another
In a while.
exit to this
You're not sure.
We're not
You didn't really scout out the building before any of this happened.
Right. Well, I guess Dave jumped in. So
Dave jumped across. Like if we're looking in, here's the doorway.
Yeah.
Dave did the across the doorway
Oh,
move.
I see. Okay.
And he fired while crossing the doorway.
I see, and he also
Killed somebody inside.
Right.
So the only one inside of the hunters is still tied up Greg.
Okay.
Which I'm gonna try and get out of again.
All right, I'm gonna give you a penalty of 1 on this one because
no,
of your
that's
snake
perfectly
eyes roll on the last
Oh,
one.
yeah,
You made
yeah.
it harder to get out.
That's a failure again. Yeah.
Jesus.
Ooh.
You got the reverse dice.
Struggling
Yeah.
and struggling and struggling. You just kick around and it doesn't seem to do much good.
Greg, are you cool?
No.
Are you cool? I'm using my soothing ability. Greg.
Someone runs
Be
past
cool.
you. You can hear their footsteps. And then the opening and closing of a door. And the starting of an engine. You guys hear an engine start inside the warehouse.
Someone run out the door. A back.
Oh, I'm gonna run to the
way.
car. I'm gonna run to
Door.
that car that just turned on.
You can't see a car. You'd have
But I
to go
heard it.
inside a warehouse to do it where you know there are people with
Wait, the
guns.
sound came from inside the warehouse.
Inside.
Oh, I'm going in the warehouse.
All right, you run through the doorway. You can see a tied up Greg on the ground.
Yeah.
He's got some kind of a bag, looks like a t-shirt that somebody just tied over his head.
Okay.
Looks rather filthy. There's a dead man next to him holding a shotgun. Looks like he got
Okay.
shot in
Oh,
the
yeah.
head
Okay.
by somebody who's got some crack marksmanship skills. And there is a van. You can see somebody else in it, and they have turned it over and are putting it into gear. Heading
I'm
for
jumping
the door.
on the van.
Give me a roll to kick some ass.
I will.
All comes back to the sequels.
Oh, 3.
Ooh, Mark experience.
I
Are
just
you
had this
double
vision of her
geared
like
or
running
what?
at it, like
No.
going smack right.
Yep.
in the
You run, make the jump straight towards it, but right then is when he's accelerated, and the side mirror just clips you right in the head, doesn't harm you, and sends you spinning across the floor.
Oh.
This van crashes into the closed warehouse doors and busts through it, coming out the other side. What are you two doing?
I've got Kevin,
Yes.
Fluffy Kevin, and I'm following my protege. And the van is...
It just
It
blew
exists.
out the warehouse.
Kevin, go get Greg. And I throw the cat towards Greg to go deal with the ropes.
Okay, and what are you doing?
I'm going to see if there is another vehicle around.
There is another van.
Fuck a license. Pardon. Turn it on. Start heading. Anybody getting in?
And classically, the keys are right in the visor. You fire up the van. What are you doing?
So first thing I'm doing, as soon as that busts through, I am turning and taking shots at the tires.
Roll
Nice.
to kick some ass.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
As
You
well
do have
as,
that one ongoing you could use if you wanted to.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh. Even
So
with the one ongoing, that won't do it. 'cause
that would
that's
push it
tough.
from a 5 to a 6. So yeah, so I clearly
Hey, you
missed.
level up.
You
Oh,
love
whoa!
All right, do that instantaneously, sir.
So I'm going to take another expert move, and
That's a
I'm definitely going
good
to take the
idea.
often right, because that's going to be fun.
And then it just resets.
Right. Yes, you can erase all those because you'll have to just
You
keep
can
using
feel
them.
something moving around your wrists and like untying the ropes, but it feels
Wait, can I tell
really
that it's-
weird. Like you're getting licked.
I want to like feel around if I can feel like do I
And then
feel
you
the
feel
fur?
like soft, fluffy fur, and then your
Fluffy
hands are
Kevin.
undone. And then by the time you get the bag off, you don't see anyone but the van. And just as he is pulling away in the van, you see Fluffy Kevin the cat leap through the passenger window.
Wait,
into the
we
van.
can't get in the van?
Fluffy, hang on, he can't.
Oh.
You
I
got
have
hit
my
by the
keys,
first
though.
van. As you get to your feet, you can see Calloway firing up
Yep.
another van.
Yeah.
Room.
I'm assuming pulling out in pursuit.
Yeah.
You fired your couple of shots and missed, and right as you missed, you see that van pull out. And as it's pulling, Calloway's driving this van, and a cat is leaping into the passenger window, and she's chasing after the van.
All right, I'm going to try and run and grab onto that passenger window and get
Give me an act under pressure.
Oh, yes.
Give me an act under pressure.
I'm just gonna run to my own car that's like just
Give me
down
an
the
act under
street.
pressure.
6.
There we go.
That's a fail.
That's good.
You run,
I got a 12.
trip, and
That's
fall at the last instant. Your fingers come just short of the bumper. You grab onto the side mirror as it's going by.
Oh.
It's like one of those cop action movies you watched as a kid. You're hanging on, you've got your gun. But man, is this a wild ride.
Yeah. And
You
I got
run
a
and-
12. Yeah.
You run, hop into the car. It is so fast. You cross that distance like somebody trying out for a football team. You haven't run like that.
I ran
since
track
when-
in high school.
Since you were playing baseball back in high school and you were stealing
Yeah.
home.
Yeah.
So
Heck yeah.
you're in that car and firing up. You two are chasing after the van. As you're getting to your feet, the Corolla with Greg pulls up beside you.
Get in, Gwen.
Do I have to roll to open the door?
No, he has
I've
stopped for
stopped.
you. You are not
Let's
attempting
go.
to get into a moving vehicle at this point.
Okay, just my track record with vehicles so far.
Real bad.
Yeah, real bad. I get in the vehicle.
You get in the car. You're racing off in a
Stomp
convoy.
on it.
Do you want to call in the pursuit?
As soon as I can like get into
You
the
don't think
seat,
you
so I'm
really
not hanging
can,
on the
yeah.
side of the.
Can I?
Give me an act under pressure for this chase.
Absolutely.
You're going to try and keep up with this guy, and he is not going to make it easy.
Car chase.
That's gonna be a 5.
5. Ooh.
Mark that XP.
Chunk. You fall around the corner, and with one hand, he reaches out the window and fires off an Uzi, and several of the rounds rattle you as they hit the van. And you crash into a dumpster for a second before pulling it back on the road and trying to catch up with him. While you're pulling it back onto the road, the Corolla breezes past you.
Okay, and the Corolla, you're driving the Corolla?
Yes,
I'm
you see the
driving.
Corolla. The
Yeah.
Corolla is going past you.
On the same side I'm on, or on the
Yes,
other side?
right past you.
you. All right, we'll do it.
I knew you were gonna.
Why does nobody trust?
No! You make a dive for the moving Corolla.
Hang on, wait. I have that +1, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
you still have
I'm gonna
plus one.
use that. That'll push it up to a 7.
A 7 is just You're gonna take 1 harm because you're being dragged, but you're hanging onto the rear bumper of the Corolla as it goes by.
Yes.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
It's good. This is good.
Drivers, give me another act under pressure as you're following the pursuit.
Oh, that's a failure.
That's gonna be
But I
a
level
total
up.
success. 10.
Total success, 10. Again, he leans out the window and fires off that Uzi. And you really, really don't want to get this Corolla shot, but it's a lease. I mean,
Yeah, no, I'm leasing. Like I'm hanging. Like
and so you'd be right. You're hanging on for dear life as this happens.
Yeah, and I just like stop.
And at the
I was
last
like,
minute,
oh,
you
it's behind
stop.
me.
And as you do so, the van with Cadillac blows right by you. And as he's turning a corner, just clips that rear bumper and sends him into a spin.
Oh no.
Nice.
Crashes into the ditch halfway up.
I like it.
His driver's door opens and he sprays the air with bullets. The Corolla's come to a dead stop.
Because I didn't want to kill him.
And which side is when he's shooting out of the driver's side of the door? Where is he like relative to the?
The van's between you and him. Like it is skidded
Okay.
to a stop and he's on the other side of it. In classic movie shootout style.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gotcha.
In classic superhero movie shootout style, I would like to grab the van door handle and take the mace to the hinges.
Oh, yeah. Door shield.
Oh yeah, this is.
Oh, that's gonna be a 13.
You don't even need to take the mace. You grab hold of the car door and just pull it free.
Yes.
Yes.
The impact was just perfect to kind of just dislodge it somehow.
Beautiful.
And you now have a car door, or van door in this case, shielded.
It's
You're
Army
advancing
of
with.
2 it, man. Army of 2.
I advance.
Callaway rips the door clean off the van
God.
and is advancing towards it. And it's just getting sprayed with machine gun fire from that Uzi.
So I'm gonna come. So if he's going this direction, here's the door. I'm coming around the back side of the van, so I'm off at a totally different angle.
Classic.
And shout, "Drop the weapon! This is the police!"
Yes!
Stop!
Yes!
Yes.
Will you give me a actor, or no, give me a manipulate someone.
Hey, how about that? A 9.
Ooh! You draw his attention up, and he turns to look at you, hesitates for a second. In that moment of hesitation, Greg, Gwendolyn, what are you going to do? He's hesitating for a moment.
Oh, I pull my baseball bat and I just want to go, yeah, throw it at him.
Give me a roll to kick some ass, Greg.
This
Gwendolyn.
is Far Cry.
I want to
You're
run
right.
up and jump on his back.
I don't have a gun.
Give me a roll to kick some ass.
Oh wait, no. How far away is he?
You think you could probably throw the bat and hit him? I mean,
Oh, wait, is it close enough that I could run up and like just beat him?
you maybe could. You think you could try?
It's so much funnier to throw.
Oh, no.
Ooh, I also failed.
All right, so it's perfectly timed. You throw this back, two-handed, perfectly, and it's spinning, lined up. And as it does so, Gwendolyn leaps right into the path and takes him right across the back of the head. Hits the pavement.
I just killed
sliding
Gwendolyn.
forward.
No.
What harm does your bat do?
Oh my god, no. 2 harm.
So one less. So it does 1 harm, hitting you in the back of the head,
Okay.
and you hit the pavement.
Oh.
At this point that you get to him, Kyle, with your card roll, he
All
has
dice,
hesitated for a
kids.
moment. Gwendolyn's on the ground next to you with a baseball bat wound. And Greg is just mortified at what's just happened. What do you do?
I fucking killed her.
I'm gonna kick the ass of the guy who's been shooting me repeatedly.
Roll to kick some ass.
I'm sorry, this is extrajudicial justice.
Pax is right. I'm really
point.
super
Necessary
for
force, I'd say.
Let's see, so that's gonna bring it up to an 11
Ooh.
to kick some ass.
What is the extra effect you would like to do?
I would like to force them where I want them and pin them under the car door shield.
All right. You hit him hard in the face, knock a few teeth loose, and slam him to the ground, holding him with the shield. His machine pistol is out of his reach, but he's still trying to struggle. It looks like he has him down on the ground.
Time to cuff him.
Go get him,
You rush
kid.
in, get his arms behind him, give me a kick some ass. Oh, yeah. He
10.
struggles a bit, but you cuff him up. He's
Nice.
bleeding a bit, but you've got your
Alright.
suspect.
Does he speak English?
At this point, he is not speaking.
Okay.
Hey, nicely done, officer.
Not so
Holy
bad
shit.
yourself.
Gwen, are you
Oh,
okay?
Jesus, I
Oh my God,
wanna...
are you
But
okay,
amazingly enough, he has a garrote on his person when you're patting him down. And it has some trace residue of blood on it.
Let me lick it.
Oh,
No, you
Look
stay
at that.
here.
We've got you for a murder.
Are you
first
okay?
degree.
I'm
This
so
will be
sorry.
fun.
I'm okay.
You know, once over the vans, give me an investigation, or a cool roll, or a sharp roll, excuse me.
Cool.
Anybody else want to attempt to investigate?
seven.
I would like to
Seven is next.
use my lay on hands ability to help baseball bat friend over here.
Okay. Is anyone going to attempt to help or assist in his investigation?
That's a
Yeah, I'll also, like,
Okay.
once they
Yeah.
start.
total
I'll help.
success, heal 2 harm.
Am I just
Heal
rolling
too
to help
hard.
out?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, help out is 7.
So that's success to help out. So that increases yours by 1. So
My help
8.
out failed, so now I get to level up.
All right.
Cleric.
You help with the investigation. You find cocaine residue in the vans.
That's
Is
coke.
this cocaine? I don't know, I've never done cocaine.
It makes
Yes.
the mouth numb. That's
Alright.
cocaine.
Huh.
I don't know that. I just made that up.
We've all seen movies.
Cocaine.
Mm-hmm.
So, drug smuggling and murder in the first degree. What else you got going on there? You wanna give me a
Attempted
talking?
murder, right? We also got attempted
He doesn't seem to be
murder.
talking. You have units en route, but there's also the warehouse, the dead body in it, where they kidnapped Greg.
I was shot twice.
You were shot.
Well, once. Tried to
These
shoot
are
me
some
more than
serious
once.
charges.
I want to get up in his face.
This guy has no ID.
Now, I do not have a lawyer, so I will require whichever one the court will supply me. But I do intend to press charges.
And he
Donde
has,
está Nevada?
he's got some tattoos that resemble cartel tattoos to you.
Can I see?
Donde está Nevada?
Good.
Donde está Nevada? And I want to roll manipulate somebody.
Go ahead.
Ooh,
Nice.
here we go. So this would be 7. No, 8 plus 2, 10.
10. That is a
10, yeah,
complete
there you go.
success. In broken Spanish, you have this conversation with this guy, and you manage to trick him into admitting that they shot and killed Nevada. He saw them loading up drugs, along with Crazy Joe and several other people who have poked their
Wait,
noses
wait.
into businesses.
They
Um,
shot Nevada and they
strangled
Joe.
Crazy Joe.
Oh, I'm gonna punch him in the face.
Wait, can
I
I
knew
tell if that's a lie
Nevada.
or not?
You can tell he's telling the truth on that.
Okay.
They
okay.
shot Nevada.
Yeah. Yeah. I give him one.
Before
But
you do that,
why?
I attempt to keep him from punching the guy in the face so that I don't have to get him.
Both of you roll to kick some ass. Whoever has higher succeeds.
While they're doing this, I'm going to use my what I
Oh.
need when I need it to
8.
stick the Uzi in hammer
4.
space.
Yeah.
I'm just going to pocket that.
That machine pistol's just gone from the crime scene.
I didn't do it.
The one that has the bullets everywhere, like that.
Yeah.
That's not gonna be good. Dude.
No, you were in a fight.
I wasn't in
You
a
don't
fight.
know.
He was
He
just
was
trying to
I was
stop
trying to stop him and failed to do it.
Exactly. The perfect.
It's just gone.
Distraction.
Can we? Why?
Would you like me to roll for sneaky gun stealing?
Yes.
I am hip to that job. Thank you very much.
I'm
Plus
going to
cool.
investigate a mystery.
Absolutely.
Act under pressure.
Yes.
Yeah, I can.
Under pressure versus investigation.
That's gonna be a 11.
7 on investigate a mystery. So.
I get the cat to help.
It's one of those ones where you know he took it, but you have no way to prove it, but you just know it. Like you know it, Corey, but there's just no way to. It's
How do you think this is going to look when the cops show up? We're going to have no evidence. This is going to cause all kinds of problems.
It's not his fault you called the cops.
I'll trade you for a shotgun.
Ooh.
There is that shotgun
What
back at
kind
the
of
warehouse.
shotgun?
The one back at the warehouse or the one that I've got on me right now?
What kind of shotgun?
Just a pump shotgun.
That's more legal.
Alright, I gave him my shotgun.
It appears.
So we take that out. You
The
know,
shotgun
whole thing's
disappears.
Back
okay.
at the warehouse, there is more evidence of drug smuggling.
Wait, but before we're done with this guy, can
Oh,
I?
you have him in the back of
I
his
wanna-
police car.
I want to investigate him for any, like, you know, in these stories, there's always the tattoo or the.
Oh, he's got lots of tattoos.
The
That's
symbol,
cartel.
you know, but
Oh,
there's the
connect
one.
the dots.
Connect the dots is what I want to do exactly. So
I forgot to
that would
put
be
on
a
my
9, 10,
water.
11.
You are 100% certain that this guy is a cartel guy, and these people just got caught in the wrong place at the wrong time,
But there's
witnessed some
nothing
activities,
supernatural.
witnessed some
There's nothing-
activities, and that poor narrative is probably was taking the blame for it.
But there's no, okay, so they are not working on behalf of a supernatural
Does
entity.
not seem to be the case.
Okay.
They are just common, run-of-the-mill drug smugglers.
Lame. Can we go give him as a sacrifice to the fish lady?
They're
That doesn't
peaceful
sound like
and
her
passive
jive.
creatures. They don't like to.
Yeah, well, maybe she's
do
going to
that
turn a new leaf.
sort of
Who
thing.
knows?
I'll eat him.
This is a dude.
And I don't think the detective is going to be on board with any idea that that involves his prime suspect being
I mean,
killed.
Maybe not.
Rough.
Donde
All right.
está
Fair enough.
Los Gatos?
Where are the cats?
Donde
Yeah.
está?
Oh, yeah. Hey, Fluffy Kevin. Do you know what happened to the other strays around here? We're worried they may have been caught up in all this trouble. Do you know if they're okay?
They have moved to another part of town now that Crazy Joe's not feeding them.
Aww.
Could you let them know that I'll take on his duties?
Aww.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Crazy Joe fed
Meanwhile,
all the cats. He believed they were his spy network.
I'm gonna need 30
'Cause
pounds
they
of
are.
meow mix immediately. That's my commission.
That's also why I was concerned at the
Meanwhile,
beginning
I'm just
about the cat.
shouting at the cartel members, like, "Where are the cats?"
And so that concludes the mystery that I have prepared for you guys.
Yay!
That's what I came up with on the drive up. I hope it wasn't
That
disappointing.
was good.
No, that was good. That was very
That was
good.
good.
That's fun.
There
Yeah.
It's a cute game.
It's a fun
Turns
system.
out
Oh, I love
Monster
this
was
very
banned
RP
all
heavy,
along.
and you can do silly stuff like what we were doing, and it's great.
Yeah.
I just like the streamlined of the system, and I like
I
that
do.
there's a, like, you just roll the 2, and you see where on the thing you are, and
Yeah.
that's, you know.
It's
And
a lot
there's a
more
lot of really cool
storytelling
playbooks
based
in
it.
than rules based. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that was, I think that was fun.
Yeah, that was really good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, God.
But yeah, this is the kind of thing we want to do on
It's
our ZOE
character
Game
level.
Nights, whether it's Monster of the Week, or we're playing Dungeons and Dragons, or a board game, or some Savage Worlds, or any number of other games.
Yeah.
That's what this is about. We're all just going to come, we're going to hang out, we're going to have a good time, and hopefully all of
Be
you will,
silly.
I hope.
join us
I
for
really
that too.
hope.
I'll have to bone up on
Yeah.
Demon
Yeah.
I'll be back.
yeah.
Run one of those.
I want everyone to give a
Similar
shot
concepts
to
this.
do this kind of stuff and just have fun with it.
Paladin needs to bring back the Bag of Bones character that
Oh,
he
the
made in our house game.
Yeah.
He was a skeleton that we could just put in a bag and carry around.
Yeah. It was
I can run a one-off with that group if you want.
I would love that.
Yeah.
Our ridiculousness was
No,
great.
Percival Antilius. the
Percival.
You know,
third.
that one-off with that Monster of the Week group would be great too. I think.
Yeah,
Oh,
Percival,
That's easy
and,
enough.
Percival and Tilly's the third, yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Percival.
Bring Percival.
That just old.
Percival
gay
warps
queen.
out of the spooky zone. that whole adventure takes place in and shows up in every other adventure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, yes.
That's the what? Is that with? That's with the bandito.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Burgundy
The
Bandito.
The Burgundy Bandit.
Now we're going to
Yeah.
talk about our home
Bronan.
game for
Yeah.
30 minutes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we are.
Bronan,
I was
the
gonna say
B-rated movie
hours.
Barbarian.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's good.
Guys, let's keep it for when we run it.
That's
Can't
true.
tell everything.
Not
about
everything.
it.
No.
Can't
No,
tell
no,
us.
no.
I'm going to tell everything.
Oh, okay. I can't stop you.
Anyway.
But yeah, I hope you enjoyed yourselves, and I know I did. It was kind of fun.
Oh, well, we should do is for those because they've been watching us. If they don't know this game, we should do the end bit where you.
We should talk about the leveling up experience.
Oh,
because that does
yeah.
happen. You know, let's go over the little checklist.
Oh,
on
right,
here.
yeah. Experience, like
See
we
if I can
always
find
forget
it
to do
here.
at home.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Did we conclude the current mystery?
Yes.
Yes.
Did we save someone from certain death or worse?
Yes.
Yes.
Did we learn something new and important
than
about the
once.
world?
Yes.
Yes, there are drugs and there is a fishwife.
And
There was
crazy,
a fishwife.
crazy Joe fed all of the cats.
All the cats.
Yes.
Did we learn something new and important about one of the hunters?
No.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes,
All right.
He's got magic powers.
Oh.
Yes,
Oh.
that you're just
Superman.
not, and
He's
you
not
were
human.
right.
I was right.
If
yeah.
you get 1 or 2 yes answers, have the Hunter's Mark 1 experience. If you get 3 or 4, Mark 2.
two
experience.
Experience, yes.
We
I
got
just
'em.
need 2 more and I'll level up again. Like, yeah, no, it's great. It's
Yeah,
great.
this game rewards you for failing. It's awesome.
I do like that. It's-
Yeah.
Beautiful.
You
Monster
are-
of the Week. Give it a try. It's Apocalypse Engine. These guys make a lot of cool stuff, you know.
Yeah.
And there are a lot of playbooks that are not in this stock book that are great to
Yeah.
fun to play too.
Personally, one of my favorite is the Summoned that I like to play a lot, and it's just Hellboy, the character. And I like Hellboy a lot. I don't know
Yeah.
if you can tell, but that
Yeah.
that is Hellboy tattoo. So yeah, I
Yeah.
like it. It's
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet.
But anyway, thank you all for joining us. This has been our first actual ZOE Game Night, and we hope that you'll join us for more in the future.
We're
And
gonna be doing it all the Thursdays that we can.
Yeah.
Um,
Play it by ear.
but again, you can also
Yes.
catch us on Masters of the Metaverse on Mondays. DFA is on Saturdays.
Mondays at 6 for Masters of the Metaverse. DFA Saturdays at 1
1
p.m.
Christian does table ticks.
Table
RG
ticks.
at
On the
11.
Gen Con channel
Yeah.
at
11
11 a.m.
a.m.
on Fridays.
And then we got the other guys on that Dragon Show.
That Dragon Show, yep.
They're-
With the really awkward that they play Pathfinder sometimes good, or however they put that.
It's
Sometimes well.
actually, you know, having watched it now, it
yeah.
is really, really entertaining to watch. It's very similar to our Starfinder home game that we were running for
Oh,
a while.
really?
The approach is but
I like
That's
it.
Pathfinder.
Friday
And-
evenings at, is it 6?
6, yeah.
6 o'clock.
And yes, we are gonna do another wrestling thing. We're just not. We're probably gonna be a wrestling RPG.
Oh, but I mean, they're talking about wrestling. Like, yes, we'll probably do more wrestling, like talk show things, like we did last time. But we
Yeah.
are very much working on a wrestling RPG
We
show
look.
that we would like to do.
And we have a lot to talk about at WrestleMania. Okay, there's a lot that went down that was far too good for my life.
You won all of it.
I won WrestleMania.
Got it.
It was really intense, guys. Cool.
Yes.
So now, that gave you extra meta points. Is that how that works?
Well, we all came out in positive meta points. Yes, for the wrestling RPG.
Yeah.
Yes, we're designing a game mechanic that involves a point system. There will be
Yes.
wagering, and it will be competitive in nature between
Yeah.
the participants.
Yeah. That's
Yes,
gonna be sick
you
to
can
watch.
run your own stable of wrestlers.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that's what the meta points are for. not
That's what we're going to
for
use them
yeah.
for.
Masters.
We're going to
Oh,
use
yeah.
them for a wrestling game.
Um,
And it's kind of a tradition we want to do when this wrestling RPG launches is we want to keep doing these talk show events where they will wager points that will be then used in
Yep.
this game.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
I love
It's
it.
because, you know, we can't meta things enough because we're that crazy.
Right.
Indeed. But yes, murder gymnastics.
Yeah, murder
I will-
gymnastics,
I will
it's
teach you.
going to happen.
I saw that
That-
cartoon, and I'm like, oh my god, it's Maggie and Pax.
Yeah.
That's right there. It was just, it like looked like them in that second panel. It was perfect. I love that. Little thing on Facebook about murder gymnastics and
That's good.
wrestling.
Yeah, we love you all. Thank you for joining us, and
Never turns off.
you guys have a good night, and we will
Mark's
see you
gonna
next time.
turn the cameras off.
I'll see most of you Saturday, I'm sure.
I won't. I have to work. I'm really sorry, everyone.
Yeah. Hopefully I'll see you another time.
Yeah.
Oh, you definitely
you
will.
Oh, good.
We'll be back.
Thank you guys for joining us tonight.
Of course, thank you for inviting us.
Love you
Garbage.
all. Bye.